Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just, hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Hey guys, welcome. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, Avinav. Good
Yes,
morning.
Abhinav.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you all doing today? Morning.
Good,
On the
good.
night. Well rested?
Good.
Yes.
Great. Good to see your smiling face. Okay. So I'm still waiting for a couple of guys. Just give us 1 more minute as we are gonna start. Meanwhile, were you able to complete the questions about the goals that we need to fill in? I believe I have received few inputs from Jyotir, Tapish, but what about rest of you guys?
I have written a bit of.
You're good? All right. Okay. So by the way, we are going to start today at the final session on the self-reflection. Okay. So we will be finishing up our self-reflection course. But before that, prior to that, yesterday assignment on Adi Purush versus Chava. Right? Now, I know that few of you guys have posted lots of observations which are really great. But that was not the outcome that is expected out of that assignment. The outcome is to understand the psychology behind the brand building. So as a leader, now, and we will be talking about this in our personal branding course as well, and few of the nudges in the psychology of selling in the last strategic leadership phase. But when we are building our personal brand, we need to understand how this entire psychology works in terms of brand building. The similar concept you guys need to apply while creating your own personal brand as well. Neha, your cam is off. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Yes, Abhinav. I'm still on my way to office.
Okay.
I'll reach in another time and then I'll switch it on.
Sure,
Can
sure.
you-
Take your time.
Yes.
So that's an idea, guys. Okay. So what is your general perception about the brand building, and what the key difference what you have seen between a magnum opus 400 or 500 crore rupees budget to movie versus 100 crore budget movie? Now, this is very critical things to identify. And remember, guys, why are we doing this video-based learning outcomes? Can anybody tell me like why we are not having some case studies, which is a textual format? Why this videos which are coming up and we need to see these videos, which might be funny sometimes, which might be like why we are watching movie ads to learn about leadership? Why is that? Anybody would like to tell me?
The videos you
Yeah,
you
Neha.
register things quickly while watching, right? Visuals have good effect rather
Yeah.
than text.
Very good, very good. So yeah, that's an idea. So there are three types of people, right? Like one is the visual people, like they see, they remember. Second people are they're touch sensitive. They understand while touching things. Their senses are very touch oriented. And then the other one is anyone?
Theoretically.
Yes, yeah. So they understand touch, they understand visuals, they understand, the different kind of senses as well. So we really need to be aware of what kind of person we are. I am specifically is a visual person. Okay, I understand visuals, I remember. I do have and Tapish is over here who knows me, but I have a plethora of examples where I was not able to recall anything what I've read. So it's pretty important and imperative that visual forms is we should aim for, because that's we are not gonna forget ever. Okay, so that's how we are gonna start it. So Chava versus Adipurush. Okay, so one liner, what's your observation? What exactly? So we have had few great insights yesterday, especially from Saurabh and Shruti. They have posted some great insights. But what's your input out of that? Like what's your understanding? And we can delve right away into the psychology of selling. Yeah, Tapish, we are gonna start with you as you're thinking.
So I think for me, it's the perception what they have built, the hype they created,
Yeah.
versus the reality they delivered. right? There's a definite disconnect between the two. Whatever leadership has been in those production houses, right? Um, they are very, very differently handling things, right? In Adipurush, probably the entire budget decision making is with some few guys who have a very different vision of how it should be, what masses are going to like, right? So there is no connection between reality and their own perception. They are thinking what they believe people will like, they will like, right? They are not
Okay.
thinking the other way. Versus Chava, I think few of the guys very nicely noted around the demographics also, like Maharashtra people will definitely like it, so on and so forth, right? Uh, so probably these guys are bit more closer to how things are perceived in the market today. What are the things which are liked by people? How to touch those pulses? For example, this whole historical movie regime which is now kicking, right? So they have definitely used that. They have definitely used the character Sambhaji as a brand, right? Because people do attach to it here. Versus in Adipurush, whatever view vision the general masses have of Lord Ram, of Ravan, of Hanuman,
Yeah.
I think they have completely missed creating and aligning those to the masses' expectation, and that's where probably they lacked. And another standout thing is, I think in Adipurush they just blunder the budget on their special effects, right? Probably they got people who have made money out of the production and
So,
just
but Tapesh, you need to understand what is the first psychology. So if you will be the brand manager of that Magna Opus budget,
mm,
okay,
mm,
and or anybody of you, right? I would give you an assignment. What is the number one thing that can guarantee you the success? Now we are here not on the luck factor, right? Like something works, something doesn't work. When you're talking about 100, 200, 500 crore rupees, something has to work, especially on a trailer when the hype needs to be created, right? Now, how come a budget that is spent on the marketing, like close to 100 CR budget has been spent on that marketing initiatives for the Adipurush. Still, they were not able to create that hype. Now,
that
as a brand manager, how would you guarantee that this is gonna work? Right? So, Jyotir, how would you guarantee something?
So according to me, like if it is a high budget and you're dealing with certain kind of emotional sentiment, like everybody knows who is, like everybody knows what is being, like what is the story of Ramayana and who is Rama and Lord Hanumanji Bagheera. But if you are not able to if you are portraying them and if you are not able to connect people, right? According to me, like, that is one of the biggest, I mean, like, what do you call the drawbacks for those production houses, right? So they comes with lots of background music, like Farhan and Dimkana and this VFX, but they're not able to.
VFX पे इतना focus क्यों है? मैं बोलूं VFX is constantly being the term that every one of you are using. Do you really think the VFX is one of the VFX is the reasoning why people are putting the blame on that trailer failure? That is fine, but fundamental concept क्या है? What is the fundamental concept? Shruti, would you like to give it a try? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just short on time, so I'll just give you some time to each individual. Yeah, Shruti, what's your take on this?
So, Abhinav, what I think is we have certain image of everything.
Yeah.
Like for Chava, like if you see when influencers, everyone is focusing on tradition and everything. If we are
Okay.
talking about Maharashtrian, even the people who are non-Maharashtrian, North Indian, they are focusing on the dance or the type of sari they are wearing, the type of everything. So the main focus is what image we have. So
Yeah.
just because of modern day, we are focusing on the origin. So रावण के केस में क्या हुआ, चमगादड़ एंड एवरीथिंग वो
Correct.
कनेक्ट ही नहीं हुआ. सबसे बड़ा जो वो हिटबैक हुआ ना कि हाँ चमगादड़ पे क्यों बिठा दिया इसको. सो वी हैव इमेज ऑफ एवरीवन. इवन राम की एक इमेज है, रावण को भी बहुत लोग ऐसे प्रेस करते हैं कि ही हैड सम क्वालिटीज. तो उसको इतना गंदा दिखाया है कि ऐसा लगा कि यार ये क्यों कर रहे हो, इतना बुरा आदमी नहीं था वो. रावण के लिए भी हम ऐसा सोचते हैं. So we should never एक जो भी माइंड इमेज होती है उसके साथ नहीं खेलना चाहिए. जो माइंड इमेज है उसके साथ ही कुछ स्टोरी बनाओ.
Verbatim,
So,
verbatim.
Abhinav,
As exactly.
according to me, VFX is fine, but in Adipurush we have lost authenticity. जो भी authenticity थी, how Ramayana was there in actual granthas,
Yeah.
how those people was portrayed in actual granthas. जो आदिपुरुष मूवी बनाए थे उसमें कुछ नहीं था. तो जो अपने ग्रंथास में है कि रावण ऐसे दिखता था वैसे दिखता था,
True, true.
पुष्पक
So ये
विमान से
observation
घूमता
हमने
था.
क्यों नहीं दी? देखो अभी ये observation आ रही है, which is fine. I'm really liking it.
No, we have,
Observation is
and, but
And I'm bringing it to one. I'm so sorry sorry you guys to interrupt you, but one of the critical thing while posting on this videos is that critical thinking has to be done on behind the scenes, right? Like we are not simply are supposed to summarize the video output that this is good, this is bad, this is good. When I'm posting something, I'm actually looking out for something unique into it, right? Let's start with the psychology of selling. Let's start with the brain operating principles. Now, post these sessions, you will be amazed at how the brand managers plays with the vital concepts of brain to create the brand and its perception, right? Now, before that, let's understand the limbic system of the brain. Like what are the different parts of the critical parts of the brain, okay? And it's okay if few of you are not aware of this concept. It's not pretty important, but understand where and how the brain functions, okay? The first thing is the hippocampus. The hippocampus plays a very vital role of understanding an emotion. The cognitive behavior of understanding good and bad, everything is part of the hippocampus. Okay. Then there is the amygdala. The amygdala plays a very critical part in terms of your aggression, the anger management, as well as what you're eating, drinking, and all of the neurotransmitters states like dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin. All of those things are formed and observed by the amygdala. Then there is a hypothalamus. Okay, the hypothalamus monitors all the major vital blood functions, including blood levels, glucose, salt, blood pressure, hormone. This is bare minimum thing that you need to understand. Out of this, the one critical thing that I want you guys to focus on is the hippocampus. Okay, now that specific part is a critical part in terms of brand management and brand perspective. So let's start with the brain operating principle. So there are five basic operating principles, and just pay attention to each of these concepts. By the end of the operating principle fifth, you are completely clear on why something works, why something doesn't work, and how to ensure that yourself, your own brand should be reflected onto your prospect and customer brain as it is, like you want it to. You need to guarantee something, right? Like there has to be return on investment of any of the money that you're spending on something, right? It cannot be on the luck. So everything has a science behind it. So let's understand the first thing. The first basic necessity, and please do make your notes, even though I'll be sharing the recording of this video, but please do make your notes whenever you feel like. The first basic brain operating principle number one. The brain always wants to feel safe and secure, and the brain wants to feel good. Okay, ये brain का basic necessity है. Brain को कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Brain wants to chillax. ठीक है? Brain want to relax. Do you know अगर brain 24 घंटा चले, and I'm not faking it out, अगर brain 24 घंटा अपने 100 peak पे operate करे, by the end of 8th hour आपका brain जल के भस्म हो जाएगा अगर वो इस लेवल पे ऑपरेट करता है, because the kind of energy it's create, it's massive. So brain has to shut off at each given time point whenever he feels like. Whenever he feels like he's getting into a point of overthinking and using lots of cognitive behavior, it immediately wants to get to a position where he wants to stop and take a pause. So brain का basic nature जो है, that he wants to be at rest, he wants to feel safe and secure. Safety is one of the critical concern of the brain. At each given point of time, whenever you see lion, what do you feel? The brain immediately sends you like, okay, I want to feel safe. I want to get out of here. When you see heights, you want to get out of that place. Why? Because your brain wants to create the perception of safety, and it doesn't like when you want to challenge it. Okay, the first fundamental. Secondly, whenever the brain feels safe, it creates neurotransmitters. It creates and increases the state of neurotransmitters. Now, what are the neurotransmitters? Neurotransmitters are like dopamine, serotonin, and these are the feel-good hormones. Okay, whenever you do certain things, it makes you feel good. Like if you see some movie, the brain feels good, it increases the dopamine. You exercise, it makes you feel good, it improves the serotonin. And there's one other neurotransmitter as well, which is called oxytocin. All of these hormones create the feel good effect into your brain. And brain is like why we are addicted to our drugs, because drugs at the end create these neurotransmitters. What it does, like when you take cocaine, heroin, or any of those products, what it does, it increases the levels of neurotransmitter for a while. Now, the greater the effect of that level, the greater the joy. And that's when we go, are you high? So when we say cocaine, like LSD, any of those products, I'm so sorry I'm using this drug-based product, but you need to understand the psychology behind it, this as well. Why people are taking it, spending lakhs of money? Because it improves or it increases the level of neurotransmitter state. So you're constantly at a dopamine level, your brain keeps on producing that dopamine, you feel so good. And once that effect is over, you feel like terrible. You know, that's a bad trip going on. Understand? So the natural way of the brain is to produce and looking out for the stimuli all the time. Brain wants to have the stimuli. And that's the number one brain operating principle. Is this clear, guys? Is this fundamentally clear to all of you? Great. Okay. So let's, yeah.
Safe and secure. How exactly brain operating principle works in safe and secure case?
Sorry, Jyoti, can you please repeat the question?
Yeah. So the second point you have written that safe and secure. How exactly that?
Safe and secure means anything. And I'll give you examples. Okay, let me give you the example for this. Whenever you drive the BMW, okay, it gives you that feeling of what?
Comfortness and
The feeling of, it gives you the comfort, it gives you the feeling of security, and it gives you the feeling of success, right? All of these factors improve the dopamine. So you feel good. Maggie, you eat Maggie, what do you feel?
Tasty.
Eat Maggie.
Tasty.
It tastes good. It's a comfort, it tastes good. Whenever you feel low, you eat Maggie, you start feeling good suddenly. And this is all stats, by the way, guys. This is all stats. Nestle plays this with big time. And this is the comfort food. Why? Because you feel suddenly great. After COVID-19, any of the products which are dealing in with the health security, you know, people feel a great connection with that brand. So when we say, okay, so that Pune wala, that COVID shield, when they have created, you suddenly have some kind of good faith about it because your brain wants to feel safe that, okay, I got injected, so I'm safe now. Even though उसमें शायद पानी हो, you never know. होता है कई बार कि, you know, you might have seen some movie like Kapil, they have done the same thing in 1983 World Cup. You know that? He has given a vitamin pill to somebody, state कि भाई तेरा पेट दर्द सही हो जाएगा, and it immediately work like wonder. उसका पेट दर्द सही हो गया, and even उसने बोला क्या दिया भाई, उसने बोला vitamin की गोली थी. The same thing. So you need to make your brain full, and that's how it happens. So the BOP number one, is it clear, guys? Cool.
Yes.
Let's move on to
तो just one thing, जो 3 Idiots movie दिखाया गया था, Alice Bell. Correct?
Yeah, affirmations.
Yeah, all is well.
The affirmation. So हम लोग affirmations को क्या सोचते हैं कि अरे यार क्या है बेकार चीज है, it doesn't work that way. Now why it's fundamental part of our curriculum routine as well, because affirmation works.
Correct.
Because how affirmation works, when you keep on repeating it, it becomes the reality. Your brain start to believe in it, and when your brain start to believe in something, it creates the reality. Okay, so that's very important, that whenever we listen to Stranger's Secret of World, or whenever we listen to affirmation, and when I say, Jyoti, you remember when you say, how should we practice affirmation? I said, speak it loud.
Right.
You cannot speak it in your brain. You have to speak loud, because your sensory organs, all the ears, everything has to listen. And then your brain has to feed this in your subconscious mind and create the right neurotransmitter link. That, okay, something is feeding in, something is coming up. The next time when you're hearing, I am great, I can do the best thing, your brain will start believing in it. And that's how the leap of faith concept is created. You have to jump. You know, that's pretty important. Now let's move on to the BOP number 2. Now, brain, as I said, is an energy intensive organ. The overall body weight compared to the brain weight is just 2% of the overall weight consists of the brain. However, 25% of the energy is being taken up by the brain itself. You know this? सो अगर बॉडी वेट 100 किलो से 100 किलो में से शायद 2 किलो का ब्रेन होगा, लेकिन आउट ऑफ ऑल द एनर्जी दैट यू ईट, उसका 25% इज बीइंग कंज्यूम्ड बाय योर ब्रेन इटसेल्फ, एंड दैट इज व्हेन ही वांट्स टू फील सेफ एंड सिक्योर एंड एट पॉज ऑल द टाइम. ठीक है, सो 25% of the energy consumption is a huge thing, guys. Remember, if you want to utilize brain, you need to feed, and that is one of the reasons they say that whenever post eating glucose, your brain start to feel great. Remember, एक case study है जिसमें judges थे, they made all the right decision post eating their lunch. Why? Because as you eat lunch, your brain immediately start producing glucose, and the brain feeds on glucose. You start eating carbs, your brain feels shitty. Okay? And that's why कोई भी जब बीमार होता है तो उसको हमेशा ग्लूकोज फीड करते हैं. अभी एक और कॉन्सेप्ट है which I'm missing over here, which is called the original state of energy, which is a fat cells. जब भी आप कीटो फेज में जाते हो तो आपका ब्रेन एपिटॉम पे प्रोड्यूस करता है रिजल्ट्स. इट जस्ट क्लियर्स ऑल द ब्लरीनेस इन योर विजन. इट वर्क्स सो वेल बिकॉज आइडियली अगर आप कीटो फेज में फैट सेल्स यूज करते हो तो इट्स अ डिफरेंट बॉल गेम ओवरऑल. बट आइडिएशन इज योर ब्रेन नीड्स एनर्जी, दैट्स इट. ठीक है, ये समझना है. तो ब्रेन का प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है अदर देन फीलिंग सेफ एंड सिक्योर? द सेकंड ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू कंजर्व एनर्जी. ठीक है, वो बोलता है कि नहीं, आई नीड टू कंजर्व एनर्जी गाइस, आई नीड टू कंजर्व एनर्जी. वो क्या करता है उसके लिए? इट जस्ट ट्राई टू पुश एवरीथिंग बैक टू द अनकॉन्शियस माइंड. कॉन्शियस माइंड को, क्योंकि कॉन्शियस माइंड इज लाइक ए कंप्यूट पावर. व्हेनेवर समथिंग इज इन योर कॉन्शियस माइंड, यू आर कंप्यूटिंग, लाइक ओवर थिंकिंग. हम सोच रहे हैं, पगला जाते हैं सोच सोच के. क्यों? बिकॉज यू फ्राई योर ब्रेन सो मच कि आप पगला, और इतना एनर्जी यूज हो जाता है. एज आई सेड, आप 8 घंटे कॉन्स्टेंटली ब्रेन यूज नहीं कर सकते. अगर करेंगे तो आप वहीं मर जाओगे. This is the power of the brain, that kind of energy it creates. So आप इतना overthinking जब करते हो तो हम इतना energy drain क्यों feel करते हैं? Have you ever felt that? हमको नींद आने लगती है, feel lethargic लगता है, सो जाओ. क्यों? Because you just left with no energy at all. इसलिए overthinking नहीं करना चाहिए. तो what is the basic principle of brain? Brain, what it does is that it tries to push everything back to the unconscious mind. अब वो क्या करता है? It makes things automatic for you. How to make things automatic? That we are going to learn in BOP number 3. But the key part for the brain is to learn patterns. They say that everything has to be automated. उसको बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं कंप्यूट करना. When he see A, it immediately reflects A for apple. खत्म. He doesn't want to feel A for aeroplane, A for something else, A for no. Whatever has been read, that has been taught. That's it. वो ब्रेन को वही समझता है. So let's move on. अच्छा, brands are the shortcut to make choice decision, by the way, right? So whenever you see any brand, the brain uses its unconscious mind to make a decision. When you see Coke, yeah, I'm thirsty, I need to feel Coke. Brands, even though they are a reputed brands, why they keep on showcasing these ads in World Cups or FIFA World Cup or any place of the grand scale? Why? Have you thought of कि अगर कोक इतना बड़ा ब्रांड है तो उसको इतना एडवर्टाइजमेंट करने की क्यों जरूरत है?
ताकि वो देख करके तुरंत से हमें पीने की इच्छा हो जाए.
वो है one part. Second part,
मास ऑडियंस रीच हो, क्योंकि फीफा एंड
है ऑलरेडी ना. कोक तो everybody knows. That's what I'm saying. Coke everybody knows,
Like
right?
reiterating same thing to the brain and sort of institutionalizing it. वो connections बैठाना कि ये इमेज देखे तो ये फील करो, ये इमेज देखे तो ये फील करो.
You are close.
तो
BOP number
अभी ना, तो
yeah.
विथ कोक अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में ऑलरेडी फीड किया हुआ है कि
Yes.
कोक है तो प्यास है तो कोक है.
हाँ.
So we are just trying to reiterate that.
So as you see Coke, you immediately, your subconscious mind immediately, yeah, last time I had it, I had a great time. You started feeling great, और आपको immediately dopamine circulate हो जाता है. Do you know this? आप कोक का ad देखते हो और आपको पता नहीं चलता, you feel good. कभी भी देखना, आप just start noticing things. Whenever you feel Coke, do you feel sad? कभी देखना, अरे यार ये क्या देख लिया? नहीं, you feel something अचानक. यार कभी दोस्त के साथ गए थे, वहां पिया था, हम क्रिकेट खेले थे, वहां कोक पिया था, मजा आया. Something, some memories trigger. And कोक का मेन ब्रांड पर्सपेक्टिव है, just keep helping this guy and keep feeding their brain to feel good. There's a science behind it, guys. ठीक है? Okay. BOP number 3. Very important. And this is where the entire Chava versus Adipurush will clear to you guys. Now, brain is designed to look for patterns, groups, and categories. The way the brain works, it can only understand the patterns. ना कोई जब बच्चा एजुकेशन सिस्टम में इंजेस्ट होता है तो व्हाई इट इज बिकमिंग वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर दैट पर्सन. वो बच्चे को इतना दिक्कत क्यों होता है पढ़ाई करने में? बिकॉज everything is new for him. Even though when you are learning something new, you are making notes and everything because it's new for you guys. It's new for your brain. So brain is trying to assimilate that information. It's putting lots of processing and compute power in your conscious mind as of now. It doesn't like it. 2 घंटे के बाद लगेगा कब खत्म हो गए. So it's not कि बोर हो गया क्लास, आपका ब्रेन फ्रस्ट्रेट होने लगता है. So in the same thing, ब्रेन को क्या पसंद है? पैटर्न्स देखना. ब्रेन को पसंद है ग्रुप्स देखना, कैटेगरीज देखना. इंडिया की जर्सी को, इंडिया टीम की जर्सी को अगर मैं ब्लू से उठा के ब्लैक में डाल दूंगा ना, यू वोंट लाइक इट. यू विल सी क्या है, हमेशा तो ब्लू था. और उसको हम बीओपी नंबर 4 में पढ़ेंगे. बट अंडरस्टैंड पैटर्न्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द ब्रेन टू अंडरस्टैंड. Whatever we have accumulated in the last 30-40 years of your life are just patterns. Just imagine everything. Whenever you see people are holding hands, your hippocampus immediately feel this is a pattern of love. If couple is holding hands, what do you feel? नहीं, ये एक दूसरे को हेट करते हैं नहीं ना. You will feel क्या, there is love in between them, right? ये कैसे तुमने डिसीजन ले लिया? ब्रेन ने कैसे आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया? किसने आके बोला ब्रेन को? ब्रेन ने पैटर्न देखा. Okay, try and understand. If anybody are shouting at each other, you immediately see the pattern. See कि नहीं यार, ये कुछ यहाँ पर लफड़ा होने वाला, लड़ाई हो सकती है. Why? Because your brain knows that pattern. Okay, that's how brain feels safe and secure. Brain constantly use the subconscious and subconscious mind to track what is feeling safe, what is feeling good, and what is the risk. ये pattern identify करता है brain. बहुत important concept. अब ब्रेन पैटर्न क्यों आइडेंटिफाई करता है? बिकॉज ब्रेन लाइक्स टू कंजर्व एनर्जी, ब्रेन लाइक टू यूज लेस एनर्जी. सो ही इज ऑलवेज रिलाइज ऑन द कॉन्शियस अनकॉन्शियस माइंड टू आइडेंटिफाई द पैटर्न्स. ब्रांड इज वन ऑफ द पैटर्न्स. When you see a brand, you see pattern and you immediately gets connected. Whenever you see something new, आप skeptical हो जाते हो, आप लगते हो क्या है ये? But whenever I'll see you Colgate, you immediately हाँ बढ़िया. Dettol means हाँ वो मतलब कीड़े निकाल देता है ऐसे से. And you say Bisleri means हाँ पानी है, अच्छा है. You never ask this question कि क्या है ये? What exactly is this? Fevicol means अरे Fevicol तो ब्रांड का नेम है. उसको जब भी बोलो जाओ कि बोलो Fevicol दे देना भैया. अरे Fevicol ने एडहेसिव बोलो ना. आप एडहेसिव तो नहीं बोलते हो, आप बोलते हो फेविकॉल दे दो. पानी जाते हो बोलते हो बिस्लरी है क्या. कहीं पर भी जाओगे बोलते कोलगेट. अरे इससे ब्रांड परसेप्शन, बिकॉज योर ब्रेन इज फीडेड इनटू आइडेंटिफाई दोस पैटर्न्स कंजर्व एनर्जी. बीओपी नंबर 3 अंडरस्टूड गाइस? इज दिस गुड? आर वी गुड? लेट्स मूव ऑन. ओके, बाय द वे मैंने तो ये चीज कवर ही नहीं की. ठीक है, तो मोर ट्रांसमिटर. अब क्या होता है, जैसे ही पैटर्न आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं डोपामाइन क्रिएट होता है. व्हेन यू सी कोक, यू इमीडिएटली सी ए पैटर्न, यू क्रिएट न्यूरोट्रांसमिटर लेवल. वाह वाह, अच्छा फील हो रहा है. So that's one of the critical things. Why they invest so much? Because they keep on feeding your brain to see something recurrently. तो जो दिखता है वही बिकता है, right? एक concept है, but the ideation is that they keep feeding you things so that you don't forget them. Okay, whenever you see them next time, when you are thirsty, you always remember Coke. Now, as I say, what are the example? 2 people holding hands, you feel immediately like there's a love and care. Stocks go up. Whenever stocks go up, कभी ऐसा होता है कि आपने सोचा हो आज मैं पैसा लगा देता हूं, पैसा आज बढ़ गया, कल तो गिरने वाला है. ब्रेन को पैटर्न का लगने लगता है, पता है कल भी बढ़ेगा. सिमिलरली विनिंग स्ट्रीक है. कोई भी गैम्बलर जब खेलता है ना और वो रेगुलर जीतता रहता है, रिमेंबर 98% ऑफ टाइम वो गैम्बलर कभी उठता नहीं वापस. वो बोलता है मैं जीत रहा हूं, मैं जीतूंगा. और देखना कभी भी नोटिस करना. एंड दैट्स व्हाई हाउस ऑलवेज विंस, बिकॉज एट द एंड वो हार जाता है. बट दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट. कोलगेट, व्हेन यू सी कोलगेट मींस व्हाट? They came up with this accreditations, certifications. वो दिखाते हैं कि we are affiliated by FIDDA और launch में ये वो फलाना ढिमका. And you feel like यार so safe. Wow, Colgate is so safe. And when you safe, your brain create dopamine. You say हाँ, Colgate is a brand. I see it as a pattern and it makes me feel safe. Getting it, guys? मैं क्या कहने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ? Colors बहुत बड़ा important है. When you see red, what you see? Red देख के क्या लगता है?
खतरा।
danger. Stop.
Risk, adventure, right? You see red, you feel yeah, something is not good. And that is one of the reason Virgin Atlantic has a red color in your logo. So when you use brand colors, you have to use the psychology of selling as well. You have to use what are the brain operating system. You cannot just go and create some kind of colors. So when I created the GMS logo, if you see the color combination, you will get it. That brand color is very subtle. It gives you calms and the growth perspective. I did not use some kind of red colors to say you, yeah, this is a risk in this community, right? So ये चीज समझना बहुत जरूरी है. But Virgin Atlantic में Virgin logo में Richard Branson ने red color क्यों use किया? Because he wants to create the replica of himself as his brand. And Richard Branson himself is a very adventurous and risk-taking person, and that's why he has used red color. That's his fundamental behind the concept. Now red बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. अगर गैम्बलर्स होते हैं ना, उनको जब रेड दिखता है ना, दे गैम्बल मोर. डू यू नो दिस? एंड दैट्स वन ऑफ द रीजन लास वेगास में मोस्ट डोमिनेंट कलर इज रेड. किसी भी कसिनो में द डोमिनेंट कलर इज ऑलवेज रेड. Red and the combination of orange. Visit any of the casinos, you will find out that these two colors are dominant. Because when people see it, when they are in that environment, they tend to feel कि let's gamble man, let's take risk.
Okay, मेरा different perception था इसमें अभिनव, क्योंकि रेड कलर आपको दूर से दिखता है एंड सो मेरे को वही था, मेरे को जहाँ पर
वो तो जो वेवलेंथ वाला कॉन्सेप्ट है, दूर से दिखता है, इट मेक्स यू फील मोर डेंजर. तो जो सिग्नल्स और जो कॉन्सेप्ट वो तो है ही, वो तो है. लेकिन रेड ऑलवेज रिप्रेजेंट्स खतरा. रेड ऑलवेज रिप्रेजेंट डेंजर. आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हेन यू फील रेड, व्हाट इट एक्चुअली रिप्रेजेंट्स. So Jyoti, you are right on this concept, but understand red also initiates some triggers in your mind. When you see blue, what it represents?
ओशियन.
Calmness.
Peace, security and calmness. Do you know this?
कामनेस ब्लू का मैं व्हाइट सोचता था एनीवे.
वो तो पीस है. ठीक है. Calmness, security and calmness. One of the most renowned companies, when they want to feel you secure, have used blue color. JP Morgan, ठीक है. You use IBM. Any of the company, when the customer comes to them, they invest money, they want to feel secure. You are with us. Don't be, let's be calm. Let's be subtle, and everything is well taken care of. Think we are red color. You are investing into us, you're gone, you're danger. You know, so they have created, try to understand that there is science behind each of these things. Something doesn't happen by chance. हर चीज के पीछे एक लॉजिक है. So whenever customer feels, see, hear, and do anything, they want to see and feel the brand. Okay, it's all about the brands. Is this understood, guy? BOP number 3. BOP number 1 क्या था? बताओ एक एक करके जल्दी. BOP number 1. What was the BOP number 1?
Wants to feel
Feel safe
Good.
and feel good.
good
Want
and
to feel
safe and
good.
secure.
Abhishek, BOP number 2.
So it wants to feel safe and secure.
Wants to feel safe. नहीं, इसे energy intensive. Notes बनाओ guys. Notes. Come on. BOP number 3.
Look for patterns.
Look for
Always
patterns.
look for patterns, right? Now let's move on to BOP number 4. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. ये सारा गेम यहीं पर है. अभी पैटर्न आइडेंटिफाई हो गए, सब कुछ आइडेंटिफाई हो गए. अब ब्रेन को पता है क्या है? ब्रेन को कॉन्ट्रास्ट जैसे दिखता है ना, ब्रेन अटेंटिव हो जाता है. सो अगर कोक और एनी ऑफ द ब्रांड्स you are used to see it, any changes to it, not completely changing the contrast of that ad or the logo or the brand, but if you just keep change a little bit of it,
Break the
your
pattern.
brain immediately pays attention to it. ये क्या है? ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जब लीनियर चार्ट देखोगे या कोई भी ग्राफ देखोगे, उसमें एकदम से पीक शिफ्ट जाता है, तो यू सी ये पैटर्न जा रहा है, एकदम से पीक शिफ्ट गया. हमेशा नजर पीक शिफ्ट पे जाती है. हमेशा देखना ये पीक शिफ्ट क्या है, ये किस रेंज पे आ रहा है. बिकॉज योर ब्रेन इमीडिएटली आइडेंटिफाई दैट पैटर्न एंड सी समथिंग इज रॉन्ग ओवर हियर, व्हाट इज इट. तो वो जाता है और उसको नोटिस करता है. दैट इज व्हाई द ब्रेन इमीडिएटली सी द पीक शिफ्ट एज वेल एज द डिफरेंसेस एंड द कॉन्ट्रास्ट. सो अब ये क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट हमारे लिए क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट बताओ. एज ए ब्रांड, इफ यू आर क्रिएटिंग एंड ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट ए ब्रांड, व्हाई इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. सो इफ आई वांट टू गेट योर अटेंशन, आई वांट टू क्रिएट ए कॉन्ट्रास्ट डिफरेंस, एंड यू इमीडिएटली फील ये क्या है. And that's how the biggest branding advertisements, what you see, which become viral suddenly. अभी क्यों हमने वो सैमसंग एड दिखाया था, नो एवरीथिंग के सारे डॉट्स कनेक्ट होंगे. वो सैमसंग एड क्यों दिखाया था? सैमसंग ने अपना नाम एक जगह पे नहीं डाला. but it came up with that contrast differentiation. इसके पीछे का साइंस है. So brain needs to fit into pattern and be different to keep the interest. First of all, आपने अगर पैटर्न पूरा चेंज कर दिया, पैटर्न, लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली, अगर पैटर्न पूरा चेंज कर दिया, योर ब्रेन डज नॉट लाइक इट. किसी भी चीज का पैटर्न आपने चेंज किया, ब्रेन विल इमीडिएटली नेगेट इट बिकॉज ब्रेन इज नॉट नाउ फीलिंग सेफ एंड सिक्योर. ब्रेन ने बोला ये क्या है भाई, ये तो नई चीज आ गई, इट्स अ साइन ऑफ रिस्क फॉर मी, समथिंग इज रॉन्ग, एंड दैट्स हाउ ब्रेन बिहेव्स. सो ब्रेन को क्या लगता है, व्हेन दे फील कोक, दे फील ठीक है, कोक क्या करेगा, कोक विल कम अप विद डिफरेंट एड्स, बट दे विल नेवर चेंज द कॉन्ट्रास्ट. They will never get out of that red color. They will never get out of the basic concept of thirstiness because that's the contrast. Now, what exactly is contrast? Contrast is something different from the existing pattern in your brain. कोई भी ब्रेन में कोई भी टाइप का पैटर्न है, उससे अलग हटके कुछ भी करने की कोशिश की, दैट्स ए कॉन्ट्रास्ट. ये समझ में आया गाइस, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. नेहा, आई कैन नॉट सी यू बट आई होप यू गॉट इट.
Yes, yes. Enough.
ठीक है, पैटर्न से कुछ भी डिफरेंट होगा, ब्रेन डजंट लाइक इट, दैट्स अ कॉन्ट्रास्ट. अब नाउ व्हाई कॉन्ट्रास्ट इज सो इंपॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज इट क्रिएट्स सरप्राइजेस एंड ब्रेन डजंट लाइक सरप्राइजेस. व्हेनेवर ब्रेन सीज समथिंग, इट इमीडिएटली इज गेट इनटू दैट अटेंशन मोड, बिकॉज उसको फील सेफ सिक्योर नहीं होता, तो वो इमीडिएटली जाता है और अटेंशन देने लगता है. सो इफ आई वांट टू कैच योर अटेंशन, आई वांट टू क्रिएट ए कॉन्ट्रास्ट. तुम एक से कपड़े पहनते रहो और ऑफिस जाते रहो, पीपल वॉन्ट नोटिस यू. सडनली यू क्रिएट समथिंग डिफरेंट, कोई भी तमका झमका पहन के चले जाओ, एकदम से लोग बोलेंगे क्या पहन के आ गए भाई आज, क्यों भाई अचानक कैसे लोगों ने नोटिस कर लिया, बिकॉज आपका जो कॉन्ट्रास्ट क्रिएट कर दिया आपने, तो आपका पैटर्न चला तो उसमें कॉन्ट्रास्ट क्रिएट कर दिया. ठीक है, आप बहुत ओबीस हो, सडनली आप अचानक दुबले हो गए, पतले दिखने लगे, तो लोग बोलते हैं कि अरे यार ये क्या हो गया, बिकॉज पीपल सी द कॉन्ट्रास्ट. द सेम पर्सन, द पैटर्न इज नॉट रिमूव्ड. मैं एक पर्सन को चेंज नहीं कर रहा हूं. Try to understand this thing. I'm giving you an example, very basic level. The person remains same, the pattern remains same, but the contrast is his weight loss. That's a contrast, and people and mind pays attention. Now let's see this. अब ये जो ad है, ये contrast देखो, समझो क्या है. ठीक है, now whenever you see this lady, you immediately see यार something has to related with hairs. ठीक है, या तो शैम्पू का एड होगा या फिर कुछ तो है. ये ब्रेन ने पैटर्न आइडेंटिफाई किया है, पता है, मैंने नहीं बोला, ये ब्रेन, क्योंकि तुम लोग इतना देख चुके हो कि ये देखा मतलब इतने लंबे लंबे बाल किसके होते हैं यार, ये तो बस शैम्पू का ऐड है. ठीक है, अब मेरे को अब मैं अगर यही ऐड तुम लोग को बार बार दिखाते रहूं, योर ब्रेन विल नॉट फीड एनीथिंग. बट यू नो, वन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड क्लास Procter and Gamble came up with this idea कि यार there is so much competition going on in the market in terms of shampoo, how can we create a contrast to catch the people attention? So they came up with this idea. तो बाल सेम रखे, कॉन्ट्रास्ट चेंज कर दिया, एंड सडनली पीपल फील लाइक, उनको एकदम अटेंशन किया, ये क्या है भाई, इतने लाइन के इतने अच्छे बाल बना दिए. नाउ द आइडिया, द पैटर्न इज सेम, यू आर स्टिल सीइंग दिस थिंग एंड यू आर स्टिल नोटिसिंग हेयर्स मैन, बट सिंस इट्स ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट लाइन, यू फील कि यार ये तो, अब नाउ तुमको इमीडिएटली यार क्या बनाया था यार प्रॉक्टर गैम्बल. समझ में आ रहा है? अब मैं उठा के अगर हेयर्स हटा दूं, इसमें तो कुछ और लगा दूं, यू वांट एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई इट, एनीथिंग, यू विल से क्या हेयर्स कहां है. तो ये कॉन्ट्रास्ट है. कॉन्ट्रास्ट का डेफिनेशन समझ में आया गाइस, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाट इज कॉन्ट्रास्ट? सेम पैटर्न, डिफरेंशिएशन लिटिल बिट, एंड इट क्रिएट द इंपैक्ट. नाउ सिमिलरली, ठीक है, सर्वाइवल वैल्यू, हिप्पोकैम्पस प्रेडिक्ट व्हाट हैपेंस नेक्स्ट. सो व्हेनेवर यू सी एनी ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रास्ट, हिप्पोकैम्पस सोचने लगता है अब क्या होने वाला है यार, मेरे को सिक्योरिटी की फीलिंग नहीं आ रही, कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं होने वाला. ठीक है, this is how it happens. So why it is so great? Because it's a great opportunity for marketers, because all you need to do is to create a contrast and you get the attention of your buyers and prospects. As I said, Fevicol, it's known for adhesive. ठीक है, now the brand building is so great. Whenever you feel adhesive, you say Fevicol, you say water for Bisleri. Now Ramji, ठीक है, now here is the main thing. Now here's the key differentiation between Chava and Ramji. Now whenever you see Ram, what's the pattern in your brain is this. पता है, ये बचपन से यही फीडेड है. अरुण गोविल भगवान श्री राम है, ठीक है, और भगवान श्री राम ऐसे दिखते हैं. तुम जानते हो अरुण गोविल ने जिंदगी में उसको मूवी नहीं मिली, राम के तरह पोस्ट रामायण है, बिकॉज ही वॉज सो आइडलाइज्ड एज भगवान श्री राम, उसे बोला सर आप हीरो के रूप में और विलन के रूप में तो जचोगे नहीं, आई वी कैन नॉट गेट यू इन ए रोल विच इज सो एंटी राम जी। वो बेचारा कहीं काम ही नहीं कर पाया, बिकॉज राम जी लुक्स लाइक अरुण गोविल। तो वेन एवर पीपल सी अरुण गोविल दे सी राम ऐसे ही हैं, ठीक है।
अभी भी तो पैर पड़ते हैं उनके।
अरे अभी भी जब जाओ एयरपोर्ट में लोग पैर पड़ने लगते हैं, माला पहनाने लगते हैं, बिकॉज उनको लगता है यही राम जी का अवतार है। और अगर फोटो देखो राम जी ऐसे हमेशा दिखेंगे। नाउ सडनली व्हेन द ब्रेन सी समथिंग लाइक दिस, यू फील यार ये तो अलग कुछ है भाई, ये पैटर्न से मैच नहीं कर रहा है। That's one of the major reason people immediately disconnected. It's not VFX, guys. Again, I'm saying it's not VFX at the first stage. It's the disconnection between the contrast and patterns. आपने पैटर्न चेंज कर दिया कंप्लीटली। आपने रावण को कैसा लुक दिया देखो।
राम जी फिर भी फाइन है, रावण और सीता।
मूछे लगाए देखो, पहले तो मूछे लगाए, दूसरी बात है ही डजंट स्पीक मच, ही डजंट से एनीथिंग। राम जी का और गुस्सा दिखा रहे हैं, ठीक है, एंगर दिखा रहे हैं। राम जी में हंसी और देखो कामनेस, सब सटलनेस, ये सारी चीजें, इसमें क्या दिख रहा है?
एग्रेशन।
सौम्यता नहीं है राम जी में।
State and people were not able to catch it as a pattern. Now here's the most important thing, और यही मार्केटिंग को समझना चाहिए आपको। If you are trying to do certain things with history, if you are trying to experiment on something which is an existing pattern, you have to understand that you cannot change or introduce lots of contrast. If you try to do that, you will be screwed just like Adipurush did. अगर उन्होंने ये मेरा एक सेशन अटेंड कर लिया होता तो इतनी दिक्कत नहीं होती। So this is the one of the reason. Now when we say संभाजी महाराज, अभी जानते हो क्या हुआ है संभाजी महाराज जी के साथ? और ये हिस्टोरिकल ट्रुथ है, संभाजी महाराज के एक्चुअल फोटोज कभी लीक नहीं हुए। There were not lots of photos that truly represents how Sambhaji Maharaj looks. So whatever is being you been visualizing about Sambhaji Maharaj is this, because these are the pictorial representation of Sambhaji Maharaj here and there. पर राम जी तो अरुण गोविल खा गए, ठीक है, तो संभाजी महाराज को कोई है ही नहीं कैरेक्टर। So whenever anything which is pictorial representation of that person, your brain identified as a pattern and they do not see it as a risk. And your brain say, yes, this is what we like. So imagine how greatly Chhava portrays the pictorial representation of the patterns. Okay? And the same figure where he's been changed and being tortured and seen the brutality, look. People immediately felt connected because that's what they've been seeing. And brain does not question, because brain का क्या काम है? कॉन्शियस माइंड में सोचना, पैटर्न आइडेंटिफाई करना। उसको सोचना नहीं पसंद है, बोलता हाँ ये तो देखा हुआ है, हाँ यही है, हाँ यही संभाजी महाराज है। पर जैसे तुमने राम जी दिखाया, बोलते ये अरुण गोविल जैसा क्यों नहीं दिख रहा, ठीक है। और तुमने दिमाग लगाना चालू कर दिया, जैसे दिमाग लगाना चालू किया फिर आता है वीएफएक्स भी गंदा है, चमकादड़ कहां से आ गया। There are n number of things. अभी एक भगीरा करके मूवी आई है, बाय द वे, एक ट्रेलर देखो भगीरा करके। You are not asking any question. That's pathetic VFX, man. And that are the creator from the KGF. But nobody is asking questions on VFX. People are saying, yeah, this is a new concept. We should do the right justice. ठीक है, and we should support this kind of concept. Nobody is asking कि what's a pathetic VFX, because your brain is not using any intelligence, because कोई पैटर्न ही नहीं है। तो कॉन्ट्रास्ट क्रिएट हो गया, तो you're not, तो अभी कॉन्ट्रास्ट क्या बना दिया उन्होंने? ब्लैक पैंथर का। तो ब्लैक पैंथर को उन्होंने थोड़ा रिव्यू किया और कॉन्ट्रास्ट डाल के इंडियन हीरो बना दिया। तो ऑल यू हैव इज अ ब्लैक पैंथर इन योर माइंड एंड नाउ यू आर वर्किंग ऑन दिस। गेटिंग इट गाइस? ये समझ में आ रहा है? तो ब्रेन्स एंड द ब्रेन्स में साइकोलॉजी यूज करना बहुत जरूरी है। सो व्हाटएवर द ऑब्जर्वेशन यू गाइस वर गिविंग, दे वर गुड, बट द रियल की डील इज द कॉन्ट्रास्ट एंड द पैटर्न्स।
तो अभिनव, ये चीज विल वर्क in the human brain in case of like जो उसको ट्रेन किया गया है, I mean like आपने जो and as because मैं इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ ये चीज है, जैसे कि एक मूवी आएगी समथिंग, इसको स्टोरी नहीं पता होंगे,
हाँ,
बट वो फिल्म भी हिट होते हैं।
फिल्म हिट होती है नाउ बिकॉज यू आर यूजिंग योर कंप्यूटर पावर ब्रेन, है ना। आप पैटर्न अभी जैसे आपके अभी फीड कर रहे हो, अभी आप यू आर थिंकिंग, because this is new for you, right? In the same way you are watching a new movie.
हाँ,
That's
I'm not
why
talking about this historical और spiritual movies. जैसे कि कोई मूवी आता है ना, वो KGF, उसका कोई
हाँ।
ना आता ना स्टोरी ना पता,
हाँ,
राइट? उसको ब्रेन कैसे ये करता है?
ब्रेन सी इट एज ए यूनिट टू फील गुड. वहां डोपामाइन क्रिएट हो रहा है, वहां पर नया पैटर्न बन रहा है. यू आर एजुकेटिंग योर ब्रेन टू सी ए न्यू पैटर्न. बट अगर KGF 2 में रॉकी का कैरेक्टर चेंज कर दो, फिल्म फ्लॉप हो जाती है. डू यू नो दिस? क्योंकि फर्स्ट मूवी में आपने यश का कैरेक्टर, रॉकी ऐसे कैरेक्टर आपने एक बोल्ड, डायनेमिक विद लॉन्ग हेयर्स एंड लॉन्ग बियर्ड बनाया, एंड नाउ अगेन द सेकंड मूवी यू कट दैट बियर्ड एंड द मूवी बिकम्स फ्लॉप.
So basically brain is kind of on a training device. जो artificial intelligence में keep on model training करते हैं, वही वाला चीज है.
Exactly, verbatim, and that's the fundamental of AI as well, Jyotir. That's how the AI has been given. Like modeling बनाओ, उसकी training करो, pattern. AI क्या है? What is ML? AI pattern recognition, right?
Recognition and model training.
What is the verbal definition of AI? Give me a verbal definition of AI. Single line, brevity. बताओ. अभिषेक तुम बताओ.
It is kind of automated system which is fed at certain kinds of patterns, and then it learns and accordingly it acts.
नहीं. आशुतोष, you wanna try? What is AI? ChatGPT में मत डालो अभी कहीं, Google में.
नहीं. Yeah, so artificial intelligence is basically which gets trained, like we train it and जो patterns follow करता है basically.
अरे यार वही तो अभिषेक बोला.
artificial brain.
So train the brain of a computer.
Artificial brain.
No, Deepak.
Artificial brain.
Abhinav, just learn the patterns and create intelligence.
No, not close. Shruti. Neha. Neha, what is AI?
What is AI?
Artificial intelligence.
Apesh, you wanna try?
It's
Single line, please.
it's a copy of your brain. Learn something and then predict next
Yeah.
based on your learning.
Little close, yeah, little close.
So it's basically
AI is a subject. AI is a
like-
subject which replicates human intelligence. Period.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a subject which replicates human intelligence, not computer, not anything, not patterns recognition, anything which is replicate human intelligence. क्या कर रहा है वो AI? तो अभी ज्योतिर तुमने बात उठाई, तो it's just like AI, right? So you are training, you are feeding your model, putting into your unconscious mind, subconscious mind. तो AI भी तो वही करता है. AI का ह्यूमन रेप्लिकेशन यही फंडामेंटल है. उसका जो आर्किटेक्चर सोल्यूशन डिजाइनिंग है LLM मॉडल की, वही है. ये ट्रेन द मॉडल एंड फीड इट सो इट रिकॉग्नाइज द पैटर्न्स. ML भी वही है, मशीन लर्निंग. Say it, feed into the pattern, and when they see any frauds, they immediately see the pattern which is different and anomaly, and they report it back, right? It replicates human intelligence. So that's what AI is. Okay, cool. So understand why Adipurush didn't work and why Chava worked.
Yeah.
Because there were some patterns and you are trying to create a high level contrast. Don't do that. And please use the right verbiage, contrast. Okay, we will not be using it. So when I will say next time, yeah, put up some different contrast. So don't say what is contrast. Contrast is something different based on the existing pattern. Cool.
But not drastically different, right?
No. Yeah, not drastically. Matlab, it has to be like this. Okay, it has
You
to
can
be
still
like this.
associate, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be like this. वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है, great. Now let's move on to the last BOP concept and then we'll move to the self-reflection. So brain is somehow designed to mirror the last concept, guys. अभी सब पढ़ लिया ना, मैं लास्ट में बोलूंगा फिर से. इधर समराइज करने को तैयार है ना. The brain is designed to mirror. The brain likes to imitate. उसको बहुत पसंद है. कुंभ मेले के बारे में चाहे कुछ पता हो ना हो, हमें कुंभ जाना है. क्यों? बिकॉज सब लोग जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, सब लोग अपने पाप धो रहे हैं समहाउ वहां पर जाके. तो हम सोच रहे हैं यार हम भी 70,000 का टिकट खरीद के चले जाते हैं ना. यार लाइफ में 144 ईयर्स के बाद आया है. वी हैव टू गो because the craze and the kind of brand perspective it is creating in your brain, constantly making you to have FOMO somehow, feeling of missing out. You are feeling, yaar, I am not able to imitate this. I am not able to replicate this. Come on. And your brain is feeling uneasy. Have you noticed this? इससे पहले भी कुंभ हुए थे, तब तो किसी ने नहीं बोला. बिकॉज नाउ कुंभ का इतना प्रचार प्रसार और ब्रांड बन गया है, व्हेन यू सी दैट ब्रांड यू फील ओह आई एम मिसिंग आउट। मैं मतलब सबसे बड़ा तो मेरे को एग्जांपल तब दिखा। अच्छा बताओ, ये कौन है भाई, बताओ। ये क्रिस मार्टिन कौन है बताओ।
वो आया था ना कोई तो,
नहीं ज्योति, तुम नहीं, एक मिनट, क्रिस मार्टिन कौन है बताओ गाइस।
मेरे को दो पता है।
अच्छा ये बंदा कौन है बताओ।
वो कोई तो एक आया था ना अभी, वो
ये
मैं नाम भी नहीं
कोल्ड
पता उसका।
कोल्ड प्ले है ये।
सिंगर
हाँ, वही
हाँ।
ये
वही।
ब्लडी
Musician.
कोल्ड, लोगों को नाम तक नहीं मालूम है, लेकिन इसके लिए लोग ने 9.5 लाख रुपए के टिकट खरीदे हैं। बिकॉज everybody was bloody seeing Coldplay. I want to buy it as well because I want to bloody imitate that thing.
बुमराह
And
पे उसने गाने गाए थे बहुत।
हाँ, एंड लोगों ने उसके गाने भी नहीं सुने। आई वॉज सरप्राइज्ड। और ये बंदा, इसको ढूंढने के लिए लोग ने ये बेचारा मरीन ड्राइव में अकेला घूम रहा था, लोगों ने उसको नोटिस ही नहीं किया। अरे कुत्ते ने तक पिक्चर नहीं खिंचाई। डू यू नो दिस? क्योंकि नोबडी नोस क्रिस मार्टिन। अभी देखो इस ग्रुप में ही लोगों ग्रुप में क्रिस मार्टिन के लोगों को नहीं मालूम, लेकिन जब कोल्डप्ले का आया था तो सब लोग लगे हुए थे, यार कोल्डप्ले का टिकट है क्या, कोल्डप्ले का टिकट मिल सकता है क्या, कोल्डप्ले का टिकट मुंबई कॉन्सर्ट। आई वाज अमेज्ड। वाओ यार, हाउ ब्रेन वर्क्स, वाओ। सो दिस ब्रांड इन ऑर्डर टू क्रिएट, सो ये समझने की बहुत जरूरी है गाइस। ये समझो प्लीज, इंडिया पाकिस्तान या फिर जब ये सारे इवेंट्स क्रिएट किए होते हैं, इसके पीछे बहुत बड़ा रीजनिंग होता है टू मेक यू फील दैट यू आर लूजिंग आउट। तो इंस्टेड ऑफ यू गेटिंग एंड से, इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग द पुश मार्केटिंग, दे डू द पुल मार्केटिंग। ठीक है, वो तुम्हें क्या बोलते हैं, तुम आके भीख मांगो हमसे कि हमको टिकट दे दो एट एनी गिवन कॉस्ट। सो वर्ल्ड कप के समय इंडिया पाकिस्तान, व्हेन इट वाज हैपनिंग इन द यूएसए, द बेसिक एवरेज टिकट कॉस्ट वाज $2,000 फॉर ए स्टैंड लाउंज, एंड इट वेंट अप टू लाइक $10,000. $10,000 costed 8.5 lakh rupees for a single launch ticket. Because everybody was feeling missing out, because first time it is happening in US, it's India, Pakistan, it's a world time opportunity, lifetime opportunity, cannot miss it, man. And somebody has somehow showcased one social media pic that, hey, I got the ticket. Everybody felt like we are missing out. अभी कुंभ में यही हो रहा है। मेरे घर में सब बोल रहे हैं कुंभ जाना है, मैं बोला अरे कुंभ सब लोग को पता नहीं रहता क्या हो गया। So try and understand, this is the issue. तो आपको क्या करना है, यू नीड टू अप्लाई दिस कॉन्सेप्ट टू क्रिएट योर ओन पर्सनल ब्रांड एज वेल नाउ। यू नो दिस, ये सब कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं बहुत अच्छे अच्छे। सो मैं क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, बेसिक प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ ब्रेन, द बेसिक ऑपरेटिंग प्रिंसिपल ब्रेन। इज दिस क्लियर गाय? वाज इट हेल्पफुल फॉर यू? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड एनी न्यू थिंग्स? सो द ब्रांड मार्केटिंग एंड द ब्रांड लीडरशिप इज ड्रिवन बाय साइंस। इट्स नॉट व्हाट यू फील लाइक। ठीक है, आप तो बस विक्टिम हो। ठीक है, किस चीज के विक्टिम हो? फील गुड के, सिक्योरिटी के, पैटर्न आइडेंटिफिकेशन के, फोमो के। ठीक है, एंड यू फील लाइक यस वी हैव डन समथिंग बिकॉज आपका न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर लेवल ही एंगेज्ड है। एंड द पीपल हु नो दिस गेम, दे आर प्लेइंग विथ यू। और आदि पुरुष में समाउ उन्होंने थोड़े अनपढ़ लोगों को ले लिया, तो उन्होंने पता ही नहीं था ये कि कॉन्सेप्ट को यूज करना था उनको। सो या यू नो, लास्ट टाइम मैंने आदि पुरुष का जब डायरेक्टर से बात की तो उन्होंने बोला कि हमने तो राम जी के ऊपर स्टोरी बनाई नहीं थी, लोगों ने ये तो राम जी को ले लिया। हम तो अभी बोले ही नहीं राम जी, हम तो उस पूरे समय राम लला बोले या फिर जानकी बोले, हम तो सीता भी नहीं बोले। लोगों ने क्यों पता नहीं गलत ले लिया। बड़े अरे मूर्खो, तुमने बनाया वही था, आप नाउ यू आर ट्राइंग टू चेंज द डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ इट, व्हिच डजंट वर्क एनीवेज। बट यू गॉट इट, व्हाई इट फेल्ड, व्हाई डिडंट, यू नो दिस, इट कुड हैव, देखो ब्रांड प्रेजेंस था, प्रभास वाज ओवर देयर, the movie could have been a blockbuster guys, but pattern और contrast के कारण नहीं चला। Great, are we good? ठीक है, so बताओ फिर अब मुझे क्या है ब्रेन के 5 प्रिंसिपल्स।
Feel safe, energy, engaging with contrast, and then design to mirror.
ओके, क्रिस मार्टिन को याद रखना।
कंट्रास्ट,
क्या?
क्रिस मार्टिन को याद रखना।
imitate,
Feel good always.
यार थोड़ा लाइन में बताओ ना, अलाइनमेंट में ऐसे क्यों कर रहे हो यार?
So first one is wants to feel good and feel good and safe and secure.
Yeah.
Then energy intensive organ, it is like conserve energy. The third is like designed to look for a pattern.
Okay.
Use less energies. Fourth is like remember and engage with the contrast differences. Identify the contrast and differentiations. Right, and hippocampus predicts what happens, what is going to happen next.
Great. Great.
And the last one is designed to mirror.
Great. All right. So I hope it was helpful for you guys. Ajay, do you think this should be part of the leadership? Why? What the leadership has to do with this? हम तो सीखने आए थे टीम कोलैबोरेशन कैसे करना है, ये क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? हम तो सोच रहे थे कि प्रमोशन और ग्रोथ करना है, ये क्या है? ठीक है, हम सीखने आए थे ऑफिस पॉलिटिक्स का, ये क्या सीख रहे हैं? मतलब व्हाट आर द कनेक्शन बिटवीन ऑल दिस डॉट्स एंड व्हाट वी आर ट्रेनिंग इन दिस सो कॉल्ड वीडियो लर्निंग, दिस दैट, इसका क्या संबंध है इन सब चीजों का? What is the odds and what is this pattern?
Because these things matters, right? If you know these things, you will be conscious about them, use them for your advantage. और अगर आपको ये सब पता ही नहीं है, you will not be able to see how these things, how missing out on these items is impacting you.
Yeah, but
अगर आपको ब्रांड बनाना है, आपको पता ही नहीं है कि how people look at you, and अगर आपको किसी दिन अच्छी मीटिंग करनी है, probably break the pattern little bit. People will notice you and listen to you.
और create a FOMO atmosphere and people आएंगे वहां मत जानबूझ के, किसी भी टाइम पे आएंगे. You do not need to even follow up with anyone.
I mean, yes, it happens with programs and projects also, यार. Project क्या है पता नहीं, but I have to be in this project.
Exactly, because everybody is part of it,
Because
right?
everybody is talking about it, right?
Exactly, exactly. अभी AI का ट्रेंड चला. अब देखो AI का डेफिनेशन भी लोगों को ठीक से नहीं पता है, लेकिन सबको AI सूचना है. अभी सब लोग एवरीबॉडी लाइक AI है यार, आई वांट टू गेट इनटू AI. ठीक है, अभी
स्क्रम चला था, स्क्रम करना है, सेव करना है, एजाइल करना है,
एजाइल करना है, AI करना है. ठीक है, आई वांट टू लर्न ChatGPT, आई वांट टू ऑटोमेट थिंग्स. अरे ऑटोमेट, अरे नॉर्मल मैनुअल काम नहीं आ रहा, लेकिन ऑटोमेशन पे फोकस्ड है पूरा. क्यों भैया? क्योंकि देयर इज मोर मनी इनटू इट, पीपल आर डूइंग, आई एम मिसिंग आउट. ट्राई एंड नाउ वंस यू ट्राई टू सी इट, आपको पता चलेगा कि यार मेरा ब्रेन मेरे साथ क्या खिलवाड़ कर रहा है. यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग गाइस. ठीक है, एंड दिस इज वेरी क्रिटिकल टू बिकम सेल्फ अवेयर. तो व्हाई वी आर लर्निंग दिस, द मोर नॉलेज यू एक्वायर, द मोर सेल्फ अवेयर यू वुड बिकम कि मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है. देन यू वुड बी इन ए बेटर पोजिशन to take up the decisions, right? Great. Okay, so we are accurately finished up in 1 hour. Now let's moving on to the self reflection. Okay, now this is gonna be intense now. All right, so the reason we had done certain exercise. Now let me quickly share my screen. Okay, so what do you think? What is the important of, so what we have done is that we have created our personal clarity, the personal codex, that the first, on the first lecture, we have identified our core values. Okay, the core values that we have done. Now we are moving on to finding the niche. Okay, now what is niche exactly? What exactly is niche? Who is gonna help me?
Uniqueness.
Okay,
So this is something which we are really good at,
sorry
which is
Shruti.
niche is, I think niche is something which we are really good at, which is our speciality.
Speciality is the word I was looking for. The specialization, right? So niche is the specialization. Anybody wants to take a quick break? Anyone? I'm seeing that lots of people are uneasy, brub kar rahe hain. So anybody wants to go for a quick loo break or something, just let me know. Otherwise, it's fine.
So
We
Abhinay,
can-
can we take 5 minutes break?
5 minutes तो भाई इतना क्यों चाहिए? हाँ, इतना लंबा नहीं चलता है भाई.
अरे चाय वाय थोड़ी बदल देती.
नहीं, just giving you 2 minutes break, guys. Just come back, please. 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Come on. Chalo guys, come back again. 2 minutes over. We have a lot to cover and we are running out of time. Neha, are you there? Dwarkesh?
Yes, yes, Abhinav, I'm here.
या नेहा कैमरा चालू कर यार, ऐसे मत किया करो बिना
यार
कैमरा.
मैं ऑफिस
हाँ, अभी
देख
now take it. Okay. I need to feel that body, like they need to feel that intention, the body language and everything. समझ में तो आना चाहिए, समझ में आ रहा है, नहीं समझ में आ रहा क्या है.
राइट
Great. आशुतोष, द्वारकेश. द्वारकेश सच्चे में 5 मिनट के ब्रेक में निकल गया था.
उसने बोला ना चाय नहीं पीती तो चाय पीने गया.
पता नहीं अब क्या करने गया, I have no idea, लेकिन he needs 5 minutes. Okay. Shruti. Okay, so is my screen visible, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the niche is an expertise and specialization. Okay. Dwarkesh, you there? Have you reached? क्या कैमरे का बहुत लोचा है यार तुम लोग का. कैमरा क्यों चालू बंद रहता है? Okay, so let's see this. Now I'm going to open up a video and now you see it and let me know what you see. Okay, and then let's be very clear on niche. आवाज आ रही है?
Yes.
वीडियो की आवाज आ रही है गाइस?
Yes.
Let me reshare it again. So I just want to ensure that you are listening it just watch it very carefully. So because at the end I have some questions for you guys. And see it and let me know what.
This is my man. Achilles! Boagrius has this effect on many heroes.
Careful who you insult, old king.
King, Achilles is not with the army. Where is he? I sent a boy to look for him.
Perhaps we should have our war tomorrow when you're better rested.
So Abhinav, there
I
is a
should have
lag
you
in it.
whipped for your impudence.
Sorry.
It's lagging, like the video is lagging. We are not able to.
yes for me as well.
All right. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me quickly share the link to you guys. Let's watch on your PC itself. Okay. And then just come back after just 2 minutes. Don't okay, now I just shared this in chat. Over here. Just watch this, okay? And you can mute yourself, but see it carefully. Don't skip it. After 3.5 minutes, I'll be back. All right. So हुआ देखा पूरा
Yes.
क्या समझा बताओ. Now let's talk about what you guys have understood. So क्या देखा मतलब मजा आया देख के क्या था मतलब क्या था मतलब
मजा आता है.
दीपक
So
तो
Abhinav,
आपकी वीडियो इज ऑफ.
फर्स्ट थिंग ये थी कि पहले तो अपोजिशन उसको देख के डरा नहीं वो कि उसकी इतनी हाइट है ये है। दूसरी चीज ये थी कि वो अपने लोगों के लिए लड़ा क्योंकि लास्ट में उसने बोला कि ये चीज रखो और अपने राजा को दे देना, तो वो बोलता है कि नो ही इज नॉट माय किंग। तो मुझे लगता है कि वो अपने लोगों के लिए लड़ा।
ठीक है ग्रेट. ज्योतिर
दोनों
ये
किंग ने
understand.
अपने अपने स्पेशल योद्धा क्या बोलते हैं वॉरियर को सामने किया.
या
एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ ऑल मतलब वही है आपकी जो फाइंडिंग योर नीज वो इज मतलब एक प्रॉपर जैसे होता है ना नेक जैसे हमारा कंकशन होता है ना लाइक टू लाइक प्लेयर्स लाइक लेट्स से विराट कोहली विल मैच विद दिस स्टीव स्मिथ और
यस
स्पेशल मैच उसने वो नीज ढूंढा स्पेशली
ग्रेट.
अकिलिस के सामने ट्रॉय ही उसका मतलब ट्रॉय के सामने अकिलिस विल बी द वॉरियर.
Okay. Dwarkesh, what do you see?
Correct, as truly said by Jyotir Abhinav
Okay.
कि जैसे दोनों वॉरियर में दोनों के टीम में जो प्रॉपर नीश वाले लोग हैं उनको इम्प्लांट किया. ओके वेन साइज लाइक कितनी भी बड़ी साइज हो. ओके मतलब जो आगे का वॉरियर था दैट वाज ह्यूज करेक्ट बट दैट person was very skilled to his what he is very good about his knowledge and all.
Okay.
So
Okay. Something else here. Just try to read between lines, guys. क्या देख रहे हैं? हाँ अभिषेक.
So one thing which I noticed was the king was telling, although he was his warrior, but he was telling of all the warriors whom God would love, I hate him the most.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Very good point. Yes. Tapesh, your point.
I think his niche, I mean, let me put it this way. If you have the niche, right? If you have that one thing which others don't have, people will still, bear you. Even the king was super upset with him, and still he needed him. Yeah.
Great.
I mean,
Great.
वो
Yeah.
किसी को भी उड़ा देता. तुम युद्ध में नहीं हो भैया, कर क्या रहे हो? If you guys would have watched movie, he was sleeping with some lady.
Yeah.
Right? And the whole army is waiting for him. So people will wait for you. They will follow you. They will sing songs for you if you have the niche. And I think that's the message. That you
Yeah.
really need
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
develop that niche, and people will then आपके पैरों में भी गिर जाएंगे, आपको झेल भी लेंगे कितना भी
झेल भी लेंगे. वेरी गुड.
तो-
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया तपेश. बहुत अच्छी तरह से विद ब्रेविटी यू हैव पेस्टेड इट. नेहा, you have any points to say? नेहा. Okay. Ashutosh. Yeah, Neha.
Yeah.
What?
So that
Yeah.
so that's what having niche is so important. So he used his skill rather than the other person trying multiple times. He knew what exactly as a strategy he had to do and how to destroy it, take it up.
Great. Ashutosh.
Yes, Abhinav. So I was totally focused on archery. So basically, he had that skill, and मतलब जब कभी भी वो skill होती है आपके पास, then as Tapish said that लोगों को झेलना ही पड़ता है, then सुनते ही सुनते हैं
Yes.
उनकी बात. Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Whatever the scenario.
Biggest learning, guys. Biggest learning. Okay. If you are generalized, no one would respect you. Okay. You need to be specialized. Now remember this video for the entirety of your life. This video represents if you're really good into it. कितना भी politics हो, people will respect you. People will give you the money and the credits what you deserve, and you command negotiations because you are at a stage. But when you are generalized, you are at no position to even negotiate. Are you getting my point? So why finding niche is so important? The number one thing, once you have the passion for the subject, just let me know if my screen is visible. Once you have the passion for the subject, you are absolutely great into it. Okay. Now it means you can generate higher income potential for you, because now king waits for you. Now you would say, I am different. I don't want to be that. वो soldier देख रहे थे ना पीछे खड़े थे सब, अकेली चिल्ला रहे थे, बस वो सब generalized लोग थे. You know, सब कर सकते थे, तीर चला सकते थे, भाला चला सकते थे. But उसका niche क्या था? Conserve energy and kill. Conserve energy and kill. No makwas, no bullshit. Space to the point, kill, direct efficiency. His niche was being a killing machine with highest accuracy percentage. So higher earning potential generates when you are accurately be very top of your skill. You're not taking much of the time. You are very efficient. You get the job done and you go away. फिर रूल्स आप पे लागू नहीं होते हैं. एंड मैं सिर्फ मूवी का डायलॉग दिखा के नहीं कर रहा हूं. आई पर्सनली lived that moments in my life, and that's why I'm telling you, if you're really good into something, organization will create rules for you that will not apply on you. You can create your own rules, you can create your own negotiations, you can create your own personal brand, and people, even though they don't like you, they will still respect you because you generate the value. So राजा ने क्या बोला? Out of all the warlords loved by the god, I hate him the most. पीछे से उसके सेनापति ने क्या बोला? But we need him.
We need him. Yeah.
Remember this thing. Create the value so that you would be needed, and then the loss will not be applied on you. The moment you become generalized, you are always, you are expendable, right? Like you can be replaced just in a moment. जैसे वो पीछे के सेना लोग थे, क्या था वो? आप चिल्ला सकते हो बस. By the way, it's said to be a true story. By the way, it's called Achilles, और इंग्लिश का एक proverb है which is called Achilles heel. You might be knowing this thing. Achilles heels means your weak point. So अगर आप इन पूरी मूवी देखोगे तो Achilles कहते थे कि उसकी माँ ने उसको ऐसे अमृत में उल्टा ऐसे पकड़ के, पैर से पकड़ के पूरा डुबा दिया था. तो ही वॉज जस्ट लाइक दुर्योधन. वो मर नहीं सकता था, उसको कुछ चीज मार नहीं सकती थी, पर उसका एक पॉइंट वीक था, बिकॉज की जहां माँ ने जहां से पकड़ा था ना, वो पॉइंट उसका पानी, वो अमृत में डूब नहीं पाया था. एंड दैट पार्ट वाज कॉल्ड एक्लिस हील. उसका हील का पार्ट था वो. तो पेरिस जो था, जिसके नाम पर फ्रांस में पेरिस नाम का सिटी पड़ा, वो पेरिस जो था उसने एक्लिस को हील पे मारा था जिससे वो मरे. एंड दैट्स व्हाई व्हेनेवर पीपल से don't ever showcase your Achilles heel. That's a normal proverb where people use it, phrasal word. Don't showcase your Achilles heel. Means don't ever showcase your weaker point. Don't showcase where you are weak at. Okay? So understand this point. Be absolutely great into one specific skill because it generates higher income potential for you. It gives you the opportunity to create a stronger brand presence. And then it creates the networking opportunities because now like attracts like. You would attract the same kind of people like Bogarius. Bogarius सामने आ गया, Achilles के उसके networking हो गई, you know. So you need to have the right opportunities to right mingle with the right kind of folks. Then obviously you demand strong commands and privileges. Is this clear, guys? Absolutely clear. Just thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're clear on this idea. If you're not clear on this idea, I can repeat it, but let me know if this is not clear to you. दीपक, आशुतोष, is this clear to you guys? ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. बेसिक फंडामेंटल बिटवीन a successful person who is extremely really successful in terms of making money or being at a great position, and the person who is struggling in their life, in career and every place, because we are not created the damn bloody niche. You're trying to do everything. हम सब कर रहे हैं. अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं यहां पर सबसे, व्हाट इज योर सिंगल मोस्ट निश, कैन यू टेल मी? फॉर मी, आई एम ए प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर. आई एम ग्रेट एट दैट स्किल, एंड आई से इट विद कमांड बिकॉज आई नो व्हाट आई हैव डन, what kind of results I have generated, so I know. I'm great with people. So project and program management is my passion. But can I say I'm really great in the AI as well, but it's not my niche. It's my complementary skill. It's my complementary skill which allows me to be more efficient at my work. ठीक है? तो अंडरस्टैंड दिस पॉइंट. एक्चुअली इसके लिए तलवारबाजी निश थी, पर क्या वो भाला चला सकता था? हाँ, चला सकता था. पर was he extremely good at it? No. Bow and arrow चला सकता था. Was he extremely good at hitting bow and arrow? No, probably not. But उसका निश क्या था? उसमें भी सब निश था क्या? तलवारबाजी. In the same way, when you are at your job, what is your sub niche that you are really good at? ठीक है? And then the complementary niches that you need to acquire. Understand this point. Dwarkesh, is this clear to you? Great. So let's now find your niche. यहाँ पर बहुत सारे लोग इनको niche नहीं पता, by the way. तो अभी niche clear हो गया. We have
one comment about niche. I think why it gives you earning potential. In Neha is in HR, she would know. There are actually job codes for the same role, where those codes are called niche codes. So if you get tagged to those codes, you earn more. Your salary actually goes up for doing the same job. But how to get tagged on those codes is where you create your niche. People have to identify, justify before tagging somebody on those.
Yeah.
Actually works.
Neha, comments आपके कुछ?
I completely agree, and I could relate to it.
Yeah. तो guys, ये clear है? ये बहुत बड़ा secret है जो अभी मैंने बताया. और ये जो secret है, even though these are so known to people, somehow it's a secret. I don't know why, but यही life की reality है कि हमको पता सब रहता है, but somehow we don't, हमको पता, हमारा जामवंत नहीं होता ना साथ में, तो जामवंत realize नहीं कर पाता है. ये बहुत important है. So let's now create your niche. Okay, are you ready, guys? Are you really excited to know what your niche is? And even you are not aware of it, what are your top 3 niches that you can develop? And you can pick one of them. Are you ready?
Yes.
Give me thumbs up. Great. Okay, so let's get back to our codex. So now what we are going to do, we are going to ask the questions. I'm going to share a document now again. Okay, and I want you guys to just let me know if this is working for you. Just click on this link.
Unable to open the file at present. Not
Okay.
So no, Abhinav, not able to open.
Okay, just check this link now. Sorry about that. Just check this one.
make a copy.
Just create a copy. Okay? Start filling up this sheet. And meanwhile, I'll just showcase you my personal niche as well. So at least you know what I am, what you need to do with it. So I'll just take 2 minutes of your time now, and I quickly showcase you what I have filled in this niche area. Just let me know if my screen is visible to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So my personal niche, one big missions in my life. I specifically said what I wanted to do in my life and everything. 6 topics that I love to talk about. It includes everything. I talk about UFO and aliens as well. By the way, it's been written over there.
Yes.
Being as genuine as possible. You need to be as genuine as possible. I'm great in creating the wealth. I'm great in creating health and fitness. I'm great in setting up the business and my personal development area. This has been the 6th topic I love to study, which I have explored and studied a lot. My top 6 talents. Yeah, it's not visible again, right? So let me reshare my screen. Where is that? Yeah. So just let me know. So yeah, 6 topics I've been passionate about. As I said, personal development is my area. and wealth creation, everything. 6 subjects that I've studied in depth, similar kind of concepts and everything. They're common areas. 6 areas that I have really lots of experience in. If you're really good in sports or health or anything that you feel like I'm good in craft, even write it over there. 3 examples of who I would like to be. 6 new skill I want to learn. So any skills which you feel like, jaise ki Jyoti, you want to learn marketing cloud, anything. Like if somebody want to learn data science, somebody want to learn or automation, could be. Just write it over there. 6 micro topics I would love to teach. So out of this, what is the specific areas that you would like to teach? Okay. For example, growth mindset, career vision, smart goals, create a personal brand, effective project management, handling office politics, everything that is part of the GMH community. That is my micro niche, right? I'm not doing anything which I'm not good at. 6th lesson I have learned in life the hard way. So whatever the lessons that you have learned, and it's been very personal to me, like what are the mistakes that I have committed in my life, okay, and then what is the health issues that I have really screwed up in my life, everything that I have written specifically over here, okay. Then 6th thing I would like to do when I have all the time and money in the world. So you have to write it over there. कि ठीक है ये मैं करूंगा ये करूंगा. Like for example, spending time with family, working on improvement, health and fitness, knowledge, business, and help others, right? Like this is my passion. Like if I have all the freedom in the world, I would go and help the people. That's it. What I'm gonna do. That's because that give me kick. 3 cause I would like to support. 3 topics I would never get bored of. कौन से 3 टॉपिक जैसे you talk to me on Mahabharat anytime and I'm really glad. I'm keep on talking about it. ठीक है. और business skill, marketing, you talk to about marketing fundamental everything. Yes. Talk to me about money. I'm really good in it. 6 achievement award that I have received. तो मैं जो भी whatever you have done, like I have done my I am stuff to you. 3 aspect about my personality that I love. What you really know about yourself. और please guys don't tell me values हमने कर लिया है. हमको थोड़ा बहुत क्लैरिटी हमें क्या पसंद है क्या नहीं पसंद है. थे और मैंने गोल्स भी बनवाए अभी तुम लोगों से. तो you know you have given a certain thought process. 3 things that are unique about me. What are unique about me? For example, for me, my ability to connect deeply with people and inspire them towards success, my priority toward health, fitness, and well-being, and my curiosity on many segments of knowledge. And you might all just stay, give me nod on this. Like everybody knows that, okay, this are really unique about me. So I know myself, right? Now, similarly, I want you guys to start working on this. I'll be, and this is 16 questions. 2 questions. 2 minutes. Yeah.
No need to fill all the points. For example, 6 topics. So I know just 2-3 topics. That's fine,
ठीक है.
right?
देखो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. आइडिया परफेक्शन नहीं है. आइडिया है कि जस्ट पुट इट सम इंफॉर्मेशन व्हाट यू फील अबाउट. ठीक है. लेट AI do the job for you, but at least feed in. The more you train the model, the better it would be for you. The more
Got
questions
it.
you answer, the better it would be for you. It's just same. Start
And
working. I'll be putting up. Yeah, Jyotir.
and Darkesh, एक बार याद रखना है, we are not chasing 100%, chasing
Yeah.
80%.
Yeah, we are chasing
Yes.
80%, right? Very good point, Jyotir.
Thanks, Jyotir.
ठीक है. So let
Yes.
me. So I believe every one of you, Neha, you have the document with you, right? Like just don't skip it, Neha.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now start working on this. I'm putting up the thinking music now. Take your time. Exactly 30 minutes. We are on schedule. 10 o'clock, we'll stop. And then I'll give you the prompts to work on your niche. But half a minute, 2 minutes per question is sufficient. Think about it, okay? कभी सोचा नहीं ना इतना अपने बारे में?
नहीं, अभी तो टाइम लग रहा है थोड़ा।
सोचो, आधा घंटा दो अपने आप को। थिंक अबाउट इट यू गाइस। बीइंग सेल्फ अवेयर इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पावरफुल थिंग, यू नो। मैं कौन हूँ, मेरी पहचान क्या है, मेरे वैल्यूज क्या हैं, पता ही नहीं।
Abhinav, what are the 6 micro topics? What can be those?
फॉर एग्जाम्पल सीक्वल के अंदर क्या पढ़ा सकते हो, या फिर प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट के अंदर व्हाट यू आर रियली गुड एट। आर यू रियली गुड विद टीम कोलैबोरेशन? आर यू रियली गुड विद प्लानिंग? आर यू रियली गुड विद कोडिंग? आर यू रियली गुड विद रिक्वायरमेंट अंडरस्टैंडिंग? आर यू रियली गुड विद crafting the business requirement specification? What you are really good at, that are the micro niches, and you are good at your job. Every job has a lots of skill, you cannot master all of them. Deepak, Vakesh, please open up your cam. Be on the cam, guys, please.
Yes, sure.
Abhinav, what is 3 causes I would like to support?
What do you want to give it back to the society, right? Like, how would you like to help the planet? It could be like teaching others or helping back, be more, just be mindful of more civil sense. Could be anything. You want to open or help pets as well. It could be anything. Yeah, like our philosophy is to contribute back to society, remember. Guys, use me GPT, please. Don't use ChatGPT to get these answers.
Me GPT Abhinav?
Your own intelligence.
Okay.
I'm seeing on your spec like ChatGPT नहीं दिखना
No,
चाहिए.
I'm just Abhinav. I'm just typing my thoughts in Notepad. That's it.
Yeah.
Not using any ChatGPT or me GPT.
You have to use me GPT. Me GPT is like my intelligence.
Okay. No, I'm just using a Notepad now. Just put my thoughts. That's what I'm doing. It's fine, right?
Yeah.
And what are the causes I like to support Abhinav? What can be that?
Anything you want to give back to society.
Okay. So,
क्या पर्पस है आपका लाइफ में पृथ्वी पे आने का जो पर्पस है वो लिखो. इट कैन नॉट बी ओनली बीइंग सेल्फिश, यू नीड टू डू सम पर्पस. यू हैव टू सर्व द ह्यूमैनिटी. Shruti, you're saying something.
Yes, I am saying बहुत सारे आंसर्स समझ में नहीं आ रहे क्या लिखूं.
जैसे कि
Micro topics I would love to teach.
देखो, फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट इज ऑलवेज बेटर देन नन. ठीक है, जस्ट क्रिएट द फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट and we'll keep revisiting this to further revise that. Okay, but any of the micro topics in your case, Shruti, would that be API testing? Do you want to get into the automation part? Do you want to teach about automating the test cases using Python script to generate more? Could be anything. Scrapping data. It could be something that you want. We are not clear on what we are really good at and what we want. हम किधर जा रहे हैं? We are just having like V8 engine running without any goals. Believe in yourself. Come on.
what can we expect about my personality that I love? So what are the as a person, what are my good personality, right, Abhinav? That kind of thing.
That you need to tell about yourself.
Okay.
What you really think that you're really good at. What you really think that are unique in you. I can anytime help you guys, but think about yourself. Idea is self-reflection, not Abhinav reflection.
Abhinav,
Yeah.
yeah, the simplicity or calmness can be the aspects of personality.
Sorry, Deepak, I didn't get it. What is it?
Like the calmness or simplicity can be aspects of personality, right?
Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay.
Calmness, simplicity, being loyal, honest, could be anything. Like, this are the values, right? At the end.
Yes.
Six minutes more to go. Neha, I hope you are on track.
What about the unique things, Abhinav? What can we write over there? So it's about like skills and all.
No, uniqueness means analysis skill, right? Like Dwarkesh, you do have the good analysis, understand the complexities of query, for example. That I cannot do it. So
Okay.
your uniqueness is understanding the complexities pretty well.
Hmm.
Or your uniqueness is that your friendliness with others. You can be able to joy and can, mingle with others easily. These are the
Okay.
uniqueness in you.
Okay. So Abhinav, just one question. So
Yeah.
you have mentioned third topic about what 6 talent skills from childhood. So
Yeah.
is it about like soft skill or can be hard skills also?
Can be hard
What?
skill. You're good in batting, you're good in bowling. Could you write it that way? You could be good in gambling.
If nothing is there, I can keep blank.
It never happens that way, Divalki. You might be good in something, negative or positive. See how much little we know about ourselves. That's the irony, you know.
Correct.
पहले अपने आप से जीतना है ना यार, दुनिया जीतने से पहले. Last 1 minute, guys. All right. I hope everybody's through all those questions. Tapish seems to be done. Ashutosh is done. Abhishek still writing. Shruti, Neha, Deepak, what about you guys?
2 minutes.
Neha, are you done?
Not really.
How many are
Abhinav, your voice is really low. Is this only for me?
Am I not audible, guys?
You're audible.
You are
You're audible, Abhinav.
साउंड बड़ा श्रुति वहां पर वो एक वॉल्यूम होता है. Am I audible now? So all the background music that was playing, was it helping you to think critically or was it disturbing? What was it?
सेम म्यूजिक मैं भी सुनता हूँ काम करने के टाइम ऑफिस का. शिव जी और कृष्णा जी सेम. मैं इंग्लिश नहीं सुनता, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. मेरे को इंग्लिश इतना समझता ही नहीं है,
Great.
मेरे को पता ही नहीं है. बट द सेम कृष्णा ट्यून एंड शिव जी का जो देव का देव महादेव शिव 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 वही पूरा लगे रहता है दिन भर घर पे.
The first one was quite disturbing, Abhinav, like which I felt.
मेरे को इंग्लिश यूजुअली पता नहीं, तो आई कैन नॉट कमेंट. तो आई एम नॉट अ फैन ऑफ इंग्लिश म्यूजिक, तो सॉरी.
Yeah.
Even I felt first one was disturbing.
So what is the intention behind it?
What
Think
was the
about
first
it.
one?
What is the intention of putting this kind of music?
ब्रेन में एक हार्मोनी क्रिएट करने का कामनेस का.
Okay, what
and
else?
to create that calmness, and in that zone you go thinking soon.
Yes, and one more thing. Like Ashutosh, you mentioned one thing. What was specific about the first song?
It was not helping my brain to like adjust.
So
it.
The
yeah,
neurotransmitters was not working properly.
the idea is to initiate the thought process while you're being distracted. Okay, ये बहुत important है. Not every time you need to be at calm and harmonic environment. You need to think about it that when you are taking on pressure situations, your brain is not at 100%. You are thinking about all the security issues, all the risk associated, and your brain is very uneasy. In order to make them to think logically, you need to really focus hard. So, जो पीछे के डिस्ट्रैक्शन होते हैं ना, ये आपका फोकस नहीं जाना चाहिए इसमें. ये जितनी जल्दी, और इसी मेडिटेशन का जो सोल है ना, फोकस वो यही है. If you see it, how to focus on certain things, where the other things do not distract you. That is very important. And Jyotir, you might be knowing it, like how the players perform. Like when the players becomes very proficient in their playing, तो कोचेस क्या करते हैं, बड़े बड़े स्पीकर लेके आते हैं और बहुत ज्यादा हूटिंग और स्लेजिंग के साथ दे जस्ट पुट अप द म्यूजिक, यू नो दैट. एंड द प्लेयर्स जब परफॉर्म, तो उनको आदत लग जाए, जैसे स्लेजिंग और बूइंग की जब आवाज आती है, तो हाउ टू परफॉर्म. डू यू नो दिस?
ये सुना है.
दे डू दैट बिकॉज आप ऐसे ऐसे हॉस्टाइल एनवायरनमेंट में गए, यू गो एंड प्ले इन पाकिस्तान, पीपल आर अगेंस्ट यू, दे आर सच स्लेजिंग अगेंस्ट यू, दे आर बूइंग फॉर यू, एंड नाउ यू ऑल यूर थिंकिंग इन योर माइंड, यार what people are thinking about me, you will never make the runs out of it. आप खुद के बारे में सोचो ना. When you constantly think about what other people are perceiving you, how other people are perceiving you, you will never be at your best. So ये बहुत important है, even in exams, while doing something, while presenting and doing the public speaking. Even now, one of the foundational gaps while doing the public speaking is when you start thinking about what others might be perceiving me. और अगर ये चीज से ध्यान हटके, इफ यू जस्ट फोकस ऑन व्हाट यू आर स्पीकिंग एंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ कंटेंट यू आर डिलीवरिंग, इट द पब्लिक स्पीकिंग इज द इजी गेम नाउ. क्यों लोग स्टेज पे जाते हैं और दे जस्ट बिकम कंप्लीटली म्यूट, उनको समझ में नहीं आता क्या बोलना है और नर्वस हो जाते हैं, बिकॉज हमेशा डिस्ट्रैक्शन फोकस्ड रहते हैं वो लोग कि व्हाट अदर पीपल माइट बी परसीविंग अबाउट मी. इज दिस क्लियर गाइस? आशुतोष, इज दिस क्लियर?
Yes, Adnan.
So meanwhile, are we all done now? Neha, are you done?
Yes.
Guys, नहीं किया इसको, इसको दोबारा करना है, ठीक है? Just don't leave this thing. These are very important things we are working on, okay?
So, Abhinav, according to me, 30 minutes is not enough to
I
give
did
all
this
the
in 15 minutes, Dwarkesh. If you are very clear on your thought process, it might not take much of your time. The more assignment of this kind should. So, does it take so much to know about yourself? Like if I'll ask you what you're really good in it,
नहीं,
and now we are talking, and now try to understand my point of view. What my point of view is not to glorify this unit of thinking that okay, something is not, you are not good in something, so it might take more time. I'm trying to bring your focus to a point that we or ourselves do not know anything about ourselves. हमको पता ही नहीं हम कौन है, हमको पता ही नहीं हमें क्या पसंद है, हमारी यूनिकनेस क्या है, हमारी ट्रेड्स क्या है, हमारे वैल्यूज क्या है, हमें पता ही नहीं है. And now you want to wander here and there because जब आपको कुछ चीजें पता नहीं, now you do not know what you want in your life, what you are targeting. And this same people stuck in the same company, stuck in the same role, stuck in the same rat race, and they feel depressed all the time because उनका brain को constantly बोल रहा है यार, you are not congruent with the values you are having, you are not having the right vision, and you are not listening because you know nothing about yourself. That's the issue. So this exercise are not supposed to be done 100% on the first go. But try and understand, we need to keep on revisiting this. ये पूरा वीक आपको इसी को revisit करना है बार बार, ठीक है? तो let's bring on the prompts now, okay? So I'll give you the prompts. The first prompt is as simple as that. Use it in ChatGPT and paste it. First, you need to train the model. Write this prompt, please.
1,000 words.
तो इसके नीचे क्वेश्चन पेस्ट करना है क्या?
हाँ, वो जितने भी क्वेश्चन है, same practice. You write it this prompt and then put all the codex information below it and enter. Once you get it, then once you get the answer, use the second prompt to find out about your niche. And be ready with your answers.
So
Yeah.
your first prompt is this 1,000-word summary, and the second prompt is those bullets.
Yes.
So 1,000-word summary, and then our 16 questions.
Yes. So yeah, exactly. So let me showcase this because I feel like there's some kind of confusion going on. So let me open up the ChatGPT. Okay, so let me showcase my screen as well. Here we go. So this is my niche that I have pasted in. And then what I will do is that I will simply go and use the chat prompts that I've given you. The first prompt is this one. Write a simple 1,000 words and paste it over here on top of it, and enter. So as you put enter, it will start training the model on your responses that you have submitted. So once this is done, we
Not
will be
taking the other ones, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Tapish, did you say something?
Okay. No.
Can you please scroll up, Abhinav? What you have?
So these are all the responses that are pasted in, and then on top of it is the first summary question. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy paste the second prompt.
सेकंड prompt आपने दिया ही नहीं.
ये मैंने डाला था लेकिन मैंने फिर निकाल दिया because people are somehow getting confused कि
Okay.
करना क्या है इस prompt का. So here's the second prompt, guys. So I'll be using the similar second prompt over here, and let me enter it. So based on that, it will give you what are the top 3 topics for Abhinav to excel, and exactly giving me the things that I have taken up: leadership development, health and fitness, wealth creation, and what would make the difference in everything. Just take it up and let me know.
सेकंड prompt as it is enter करना है.
बिल्कुल, yes. उसके नीचे कुछ और
Abhinav, can you show the first one's result? The above.
The first one is the first
No,
prompt.
the result of this prompt.
Okay, the result of this prompt is gonna be the summary of the persona summary of Abhinav over here, just this way, 1,000 words, and then use the second prompt just like this and enter.
Okay.
Okay, किसका niche आने लगा है, please let me know. And guys, this might be little bit inaccurate. It's fine because we will be revisiting this again. But first draft is important and it's better than none. So whoever is done, please let me know. And मेरे पास time है. I will take 4 or 5 minutes for each one of you to let me go through and walk me through the niche that you are really good at.
Abhinav, मेरा आ गया. I can speak up.
Yeah, you can, please. What are the first 3 things that you are giving? Give me three topics.
Okay. One big mission in life in that way.
No, the second prompt का response क्या आया?
The second one.
मेरा आ गया Abhinav.
Yes, Jyoti, please go ahead.
So top 3 topics where you can really excel is technology and system designs.
Okay.
Abhinav, I'm sorry. So after that, we need to type this second prompt, right? Which you have given. Analyze my experience, talent, and all. Okay.
Yes, वो उठा के सीधे उठा के डालो and hit enter.
So
Guys.
technology and system design तो Salesforce cloud computing and software development जो मैंने दिया था.
Yeah.
Second is cricket analysis and sports strategy.
Okay.
है ही मेरा. And third is financial literacy and investment strategies.
Okay. And नीचे क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
The one topic that will make you greater difference in the world is technology and system design. The one topic that can help you create more wealth is financial literacy and investment strategy. If I had to choose one topic for you between 2, I would choose technology and system design because it aligns with both impact and wealth creation.
अब बताओ क्या गलत है, ज्योतिर? You are absolutely clear on what you need to chase now. Okay. As an architect that matches your profile, system design that you need to choose, just get into it, man. Okay. And we will be working on the goals mastery next time. So once we'll be working on the goals mastery, we will just take up this niche and we will create the tactical plan for this. Yes. Who is next? Shruti?
Mine
Yes.
has come, so yes.
Yes, Neha, please.
Top 3 topics where you can excel is leadership and personal development.
Okay.
Second is human psychology and emotional intelligence. And third is
Okay.
again cricket analysis and strategy.
And नीचे क्या बोल रहा है वो? What else?
One topic that will make a greater difference in the world, leadership and development, personal development, and one topic you should focus on and why is again leadership and personal development.
बस leadership is for you. That's why you are. ये सब कुछ पूरा match हो रहा है guys. मतलब पता नहीं मतलब if you, I'm not sure if you're just jotting down the line or not, but it's you're all coming down to the full circle. Huh?
So Abhinav, can I tell mine?
Please go ahead.
So the 3 topic where you can excel is, one is data engineering and SQL mastery. That's the first thing. Business strategy and wealth creation, and AI and technology innovation.
Great. And what is the recommended one?
Just a second. So why you should choose any 3 topics? That one, right?
Yeah.
The topic that will make career difference in world, AI and technology innovation. And the topic that will help to create more wealth is business strategy and wealth creation.
Okay. And उसके नीचे?
Final recommendation and why? So business strategy and wealth creation for the final recommendation and why.
Okay. And that's what you've been passionate about, Dwarkesh, all the questions and everything, what you've been
Correct.
asked throughout.
Correct. But Abhinav, we need to keep revisiting this codex again and again, right? So that
The
question is
model, the better your responses are, the model
Okay.
gets trained and the model knows who you are then.
No,
Ashutosh,
the questionnaire which you have given, okay, that can be improved, right? That can be refined, right?
those are the bare minimum necessities to find out your niche. You don't need to
Okay.
change any questions on this. The responses can be changed. Do not
Okay.
try to add any more questions to it. Okay.
Okay.
Questions cannot change the responses. Only those responses are needed. Ashutosh,
No, the questions are same, but the responses can be modified.
yeah, that's what
right? It
revision
can
is
be
all
improved.
about. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That's what revision is.
Okay.
Ashutosh,
Yes, sir.
But it doesn't go into change like very 360 degrees, right? So
no.
okay.
देखो, fundamental क्या है? If you feel that okay, इसमें given thought process नहीं गया है, you can again revisit it, change it.
Okay.
Till the time you are not 100% convinced, yeah, it is really matching up what I really want in my life. You can keep
Okay.
visiting. It's okay, but that's not the notion. The notion is not about कि answers accurate आ रहे हैं कि नहीं. Notion is कि क्या उस पे काम किया है आपने? Have you really worked on your responses? 40 years been passed on, 30 years been passed on, not even half an hour you have given on you what you want. Think about it. So keep revisiting this, it's fine. Yeah, please,
Okay.
Ashutosh.
Yes, Abhinav. So, the 3 topics where I can excel is entrepreneurship and business strategy,
Okay.
then people management,
Okay.
and influence. And the one topic that will make a greater difference in the world is people management and influence.
Okay.
The one topic that can help you create more wealth is entrepreneurship and business strategy. And the one which I should choose is entrepreneurship and business strategy.
अब मुझे बताओ आशुतोष, मेरे को बताओ ये कैसे मैच नहीं कर रहे? हाँ.
Because currently what I'm doing and the goal which I have in my life is quite different. So
Exactly, you got your answer. This is what you've been chasing, and that's why all the struggle is all about, Ashutosh. You know, all this mental barriers, all this confusion and everything coming because your values lying with that niche. You are trying to chase something which you are not made of. You know, it's very important. देखो, हर आदमी हर एक चीज करने के लिए नहीं बना होता है. हर आदमी AI करेगा, हर आदमी डेटा साइंस करेगा, ऐसा तो नहीं है ना. तो I cannot do data science, I cannot do machine learning, I cannot do coding like Jyotir, I cannot. Neither I can do certain things what Tapesh is doing. So why we are trying to get into something? Because our brain, जो brain, अब देखो मिसले brain को क्यों लेके आया? Because now you need to understand we are having FOMO concept. तो मत करो FOMO. ठीक है? Get out of it. Tapish.
Okay. So my top 3 topics which I can excel is teaching and knowledge sharing, strategic
Okay.
communication and presentations, and project management and program leadership.
Okay, very good.
Of course, there are things why I should choose them. Then topic that will make greater difference in the world will be teaching and knowledge sharing. Topic that can create more wealth is of course project management and program leadership. And that's why I have to choose this one.
इसके नीचे आओ and just scroll down what it says.
It says if I had to choose one, I should choose project management, program leadership, because while teaching and knowledge sharing is a profound way to make more impact, this particular one could help you generate wealth more effectively. Your strategic thinking and ability to manage large initiatives would make you an invaluable asset in high demanding industries.
So aligned, Tapish? 100% aligned now? Or not?
Maybe 70.
So do you think teaching and knowledge sharing might be the one that you are most interested in?
Yes, probably.
Okay. So that might be a niche.
But
or
then yes, I'll have to somehow convert this program management doing this teaching and knowledge.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly.
So I
Yes.
have to
Start mentoring.
amalgamate the two.
Yeah, start mentoring this thing up. Because remember, wealth creation is also important, right? So you need to find out the ways to create a brand, create the wealth. There are lots of things. Abhishek.
No, actually, my ChatGPT is not working. I have just pasted that.
Okay, कोई बात नहीं. उस पे काम करके पेस्ट करना. दीपक.
Yes, Abhinav. So 3 topics where I can excel is that technical leadership and mentorship.
Yeah.
And I like that writing and storytelling, that essay writing and poetry. So the
Yeah.
second thing is that, and third is that logical problem solving and innovation.
Great. What is the one which is they are recommending?
So
What?
technical
Pick up.
leadership and mentorship.
Technical leadership, right?
Yes, and mentorship.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
I'm Abhinav.
Okay. So we are clear, Deepak. Are you good?
Yes, Abhinav.
So you know what needs to be done, right?
Yes, Abhinav. There are some queries,
Okay.
Abhinav, so we'll discuss later.
Okay. Great. All right.
I got answers, Abhinav.
You got the answers, Abhishek? Please do share.
3 topics where you can excel: education and mentorship, cricket and sports analysis, project and program management.
Okay. And what is the recommendation?
One topic that will make the greatest difference in the world: education and mentorship. One topic that can help you create more wealth: project and program management.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And what is the last recommendation? What it says?
If I had to choose one topic for you between the two, then it is saying education and mentorship.
Okay. All right. So Abhishek, देखो जो values आई हैं, which is as accurate. Okay. You are really expert in sports analysis. Everybody knows it, right?
Yes.
You are really aligned with the project management fundamental. Yes. Mentorship and everything that's you've been aligned as well. So गलत कुछ नहीं आया. This is all accurate as per your life philosophies and the lessons that you have trained. For the wealth creation part, project management obviously makes more sense because obviously you are aligned to it, and that's what it's recommending कि अगर भी पैसे कमाने हैं तो इसमें जाओ, और अगर spirituality और बहुत ज़्यादा अपने value को congruent करना है, you can choose up to this. To try to find out a way that where you can create a balance between both, right? ये बहुत important है, and we'll learn about it in the future sessions as well. अभी के लिए just focus on this other niche that you do have. Who is left? Dwarki, you are done. Neha,
Yes,
she's
Abhinav.
done. Shruti.
Abhinav, I would like to reiterate. I think I answered few wrong questions, so
All
I'll
right.
paste the
Okay.
answers later.
Okay, guys. So fundamentally same, guys. You need to save it. You need to share it with me. Okay. So publish it and share with the doc. Maintain the personal copy under self-reflection folder. All of the codexes that you have worked on has to put under self-reflection folder, guys. Okay, in your G drive. And I should have the access to your published responses. Okay, this is very critical because I need to review this just to see where you are standing. So don't shy away not sharing it with me. ऐसा मत करोगे, हमको share ही नहीं करना है. At least responses share करो what the chat GPT has generated for you guys. ठीक है? Is this clear, guys? So whenever you feel that you have done proper revisions and the first draft is ready, do share it with me. ठीक है? This is the important concept. क्या हुआ क्या अचानक सब लोग एकदम से सोच ऐसा लग रहा है कि everybody is somehow is not congruent with the responses that has came up. Like उनको लग रहा था कि कुछ तरह से ऐसे आएगा कि yes, this is it. ठीक है? And सबके मुंह लटके हुए हैं. हुआ क्या?
तो जो आपने बोला ना कि 40 साल बीत गए, 30 साल बीत गए, सही में. So you said you fill the question in 15 minutes and what Dwarka said 30 minutes. Literally 30 minutes मेरे लिए हो नहीं रहा था and I'm like 36, 37. I don't know myself.
Correct.
मैंने मेरे अपने बारे मेरे को पता ही नहीं है मैंने क्या क्या what I like. मतलब मैं किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा हूँ.
And I believe सबके साथ यही चीज हुई है. सब लोगों ने
मेरे
मेरे
को
को
वहां
जो
से भी
पिंक
सदमा
किया है
लग
वही
चुका
है.
है. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं. पैदा किस लिए हुआ हूँ. अभी तक मेरे को जीवन का वैल्यू ही नहीं पता चल रहा है मेरा.
Yes, I understand. This is a eye opening actually. अब वो सब लोग के चेहरे पे दिख रहा है, पता है ना. सब लोगों को कहीं ना कहीं एक सेंस ऑफ अचीवमेंट फील नहीं हुआ. योर ब्रेन इज नॉट फीलिंग सेफ नाउ. यू नो दैट योर ब्रेन इज फीलिंग यार वेयर वी आर स्टैंडिंग. ये क्या है? And that's how brain works. Now you're aware, so understand what your brain is telling you. Your brain is saying I'm not safe.
And I completely agree with Shruti what she said कि जैसे उसने कुछ गलत आंसर दिए. मैंने भी कुछ गलत आंसर्स दिए होंगे just to feel those questions कि मेरे को आंसर्स तो कुछ मिले. मेरे को रिविजिट फिर से भी करना पड़ेगा.
Yeah.
I think can we again revisit this and then share
Yes, take your time, but do share it with me in published format. देखो कितना बार कर सकते हो. Sky is the limit for you guys. But first draft में से share करो at least. ठीक है ना? We should not have like 360. Generally क्या होता है? जो अपने दिमाग में फर्स्ट थॉट्स आते हैं ना और जो हमारे जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड से फीड होता है वो जनरली राइट आंसर्स होते हैं. जनरली राइट आंसर होते हैं. जब बहुत थॉट्स लगा के उसको इन्फ्लुएंस होके जब देते हो ना तो दैट बिकम्स ए इन्फ्लुएंशियल आंसर. इट्स नॉट बेसिकली करेक्ट. ठीक है? तो जो फर्स्ट टाइप जो आंसर आए ना वो मेजरली आपके राइट रिस्पॉन्सेज होते हैं जो कॉन्शियस माइंड में फीडेड रहते हैं, सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में फीड रहते हैं. उसको आप इन्फ्लुएंस करोगे ना. यू वॉच समथिंग, यू सी समथिंग, आई वांट टू बी लाइक दिस, ये लिखता हूं. इट डजंट वर्क दैट वे.
So Abhinav, I'm really sorry, but I don't 100% agree with you on this because for these questions, what I see for myself was what's happening from last 2, 3 or 5 or a week. So वो answers मेरे उस हिसाब से भी आए. So I think there are few things which I missed, which could be my niche, just because of workload or household.
नहीं निश मिस नहीं हो सकते. आपको रिस्पॉन्सेज मिस हो सकते हैं बिकॉज यू आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ. श्रुति, बहुत सारे रिस्पॉन्सेज ऐसे क्वेश्चन होंगे जिसको पता फॉर एग्जांपल माइक्रो निश क्या करना है या वेयर आई एम रियली गुड एट, व्हाट आई कैन रियली लर्न. दिस आर द थिंग्स वेयर यू आर नॉट एक्सपोज्ड टू. And that is what you need to learn on. Let me see what is really going on in the trend, what is really hot in the market. That's what you want to work on. But finding out, what's your really talent since childhood? ये कहाँ से पता करोगे? These things are feeded in you, right? Like you know what you are really good at. You know you are good in analysis. You know you are good in making friends. You know you are good in handling relationships, right? Like so you know that thing. अब इसके लिए you cannot take help of ChatGPT or something else. Neha, any questions from your side? We have 3 minutes.
No questions.
अभी क्या करना है next week में on this?
So we are going to go with habit mastery, and the next topic would be goal mastery. You let me know habit mastery. We have already started developing it. I want to give you that how habit mastery works, and then quickly move on to the goals mastery. Either we can shuffle it. We can either move on to the goals mastery and then move on to the habit mastery. You let me know what is your preference.
I think habit mastery is important.
I feel that goal mastery should be at the start. So.
Okay. All right.
Abhinav,
So
just
we'll have a poll.
Abhinav, just like one thing, the daily habits and which we are practicing.
Yeah.
Last week, I just need to understand. So one of the thing is practice daily affirmations. So
The affirmation that has been created as part of your perfect day on the first day of Codex. They have written all the segments of affirmations. You need to go through
there
it.
are some 12 things, 12 affirmations which we
Yes,
have.
yes. And the best thing what you can do, guys, they may acha shortcut bata raha hu, it works like wonder. Just record it in your own voice, okay? And listen to that recording.
Okay, so that we need to hear daily or we need to read it daily.
Yes. You have to say it loudly or you have to listen in your own voice loudly. Okay? If you cannot say it, use the whatever the chip that you put into your ears and listen to it.
And one thing you have mentioned is maintain a daily journal. So I understood what went well, those questions.
3 questions that I have asked you, you can simply reply me like Jyotir and everybody else is doing in the chat window only. This is what I feel. If you cannot write it up a full-fledged, just write it up. Okay, guys? This meeting is going to end in just 30 seconds now.
So that daily journal we need to maintain in a diary something and then we have to write it here as well, or how?
You can write it over here and also you can write it there as well.
Okay.
Whatever works.
Yeah. I'm just increasing it to 15 minutes. Yeah, I have just increased the meeting to 15 minutes. Okay. So, any questions, other questions?
Not from my side, Abhinav.
Yeah, so Abhinav, like I had one experience, like it was a good experience, like knowing yourself, but also like brain is not completely accepting those things, like whatever has come up.
Yep.
Because
ब्रेन ने कभी
currently
काम ही नहीं किया ना, एक्सेप्ट कैसे करेंगे? ब्रेन ने उस डायरेक्शन में कभी काम ही नहीं किया, मेरा तो खुद ही कर रहे हैं.
So Abhinav, one thing I just wanted to tell you that AI, I like to learn. मैंने ऐसे लिखा था कि I like to learn AI and technology thing.